Lakeville has been the last map removed, so we have only 3 remaining, which is Mines, Himmelsdorf, and Ruhenberg. Very common maps, actually, we're seeing quite often. I love Himmelsdorf. Mines is a very exciting match, and Ruhenberg also a very balanced map. So we're going to see Himmelsdorf as the first map.
Yeah, and Mind is actually is the only team out of the 2 who's been playing on Himmelsdorf, and they won over Synergy just yesterday.
So GRA is going to be starting on the south side on Himmelsdorf. So Ruhenberg is the next map. And, sorry, Mines next map, then Ruhenberg.
Yep.
Was it?
Yes.
Other way around, Ruhenberg then Mines. So Mines will be the final decider if it has to go to the 3rd map. Remember guys, they only have to win 2 battles. It's 2 battles to win the map, and it's first of 2 wins. It's not best of 3 because there can be draws. But we are running an extra rule today that we didn't run in the Golden League itself. If there's 8 points between the teams at the end of a draw, then the person with the 8-point lead will go through and take the victory. So to minimize as many draws as possible and to progress the league without any delays. I think we only had 1 draw so far in the last 2 days. 1 draw, 1 proper draw.
Yes.
Every other was a losing or winning draw for teams. So yeah, it's not going to be much of a problem. But you also need to win 2 maps to take the set.
Yes, and choosing Ruhenberg afterwards was a pretty good decision by GRA, since they beat Unity on that map 2-0. So, and Mind hasn't played that map at all.
Well, it looks like that GRA aren't as confident as they try and say. He says that we're just going to beat everybody.
Yeah, beat
One word answer. Nah, I'm going to beat everybody.
Yeah.
No problem. And then he comes to his computer and he's like, okay, now it's time to get serious. His opponents can't see his saw his poker face when they're face to face. Sat at his computer, they can't see him, so he can reveal his true feelings. He is not as confident as he tried to make out in that interview, and rightfully so. They did not perform that well yesterday, so he must be quite nervous. Remember, if they lose this battle, they're gone, and GRA being knocked out so early would be very shocking.
Yeah, a very big surprise. They've been playing very well, even though they're in the losers bracket right now. But someone has to go there, and when we find the best of the best in the winners bracket.
Well, as you can see here, GRA is actually a mixture of Ukrainian and Russian players, but it is mostly Russian. TM is the pure Ukrainian team for GRA. You've got GRA and GRA TM. So I know it can be confusing, but TM are the guys that knocked out Rush last round.
Yeah.
And so you need to be able to tell them apart. So I think that GRA TM have the advantage here for today's event because they are the Ukrainian home team. We are in Kiev, Ukraine live here today, so that can make a big influence. Remember guys, offline events are nothing like online events.
No, nothing at all.
The sort of pressure you get from being on an offline event is absolutely huge. You just can't do anything. You've got the sweat, the nerves, the lights, the cameras, the girls, the crowd. So many things are different on an offline event than an online event.
Yeah, and as you can see, there are very young players on the Mines team, so they probably. Well, some might not know how to handle situations like that yet. Pressure on a bigger stage. It is still a big stage, Golden League online, but when you're there and you have to perform, everyone can see your actions. There's screens on the front of the stage, so everyone can see what you are doing at every single second of the match.
So, as the first game is about to begin, make some noise for your favorite team in the chat and let us know where you're watching from. This is an international stream. I expect everyone from all over the world, and we're going to go into map number 1 of game number 1, GRA versus Mind. Yes. Let's get to it. The graphics aren't coming up though. Come on. Okay, so let's introduce the teams regardless of the graphics. So here we have for Mind, we have Dead Professor, Mayak, Fanatic, Dimka, Kalik, Hemler, and oh my god, he's so Gosu.
Yeah, and on grass we have Rusik, Nuregre, Nuclear, Reno, Monastery, Art, Jaws, or Asunder.
Jaws indeed. And we are seeing incredibly standard lineups from both teams here. IS 3x2, T69 x 1, and AMX 5100s. What do you expect to see there, High Flyer?
Well, yesterday we saw a lot of T69s going up to the hill, and the T1 following as the spotter, and the AMX 5100s sometimes going up there as the backup if push was needed. But as we can see now, there's only one from GRA following Asunder. He's pushing the little T1 to get up there even quicker, because the T1 is not that fast.
Indeed. The other thing you see often on Himmelsdorf, especially with the double IS-3 strategy, is the standoff here in the middle, and they will have an exchange. You'll see Fnatt and Demka fighting against Nuclear and Rhino, taking pot shots and trying their best to deal some damage from afar. Every HP lost, every shell taken in this situation will give you an advantage when the main battle occurs. You see here the sort of angles you're dealing with as the IS-3s are bunkered down behind the wall. Very, very hard to hit through them. The turrets on these things are incredibly thick. And there we go! Rhino takes the first shot of the day. Fnatt gets an amazing shot from this distance.
Yeah. And on the hill we have Kamek versus Monastery, and they're in a T69 battle. Last time we saw Strecko taking a ton of damage by peeking up too much, so I'm really hoping that Kamek won't overstretch this time.
No, Kamek this last time, as he came up the hill, took way too much damage, and he's got to be able to try and scare his Monastery. On Himmelsdorf, the way it normally works, and there he goes, he does get 2 shots on Monastery, 1 in return, 3 goes in, he only got 4 shots in his clip, and he hits all 4 shots! Monastery goes down to 352 HP already. That's disastrous.
Yeah, it's super disastrous, and I don't know what Monastery was thinking about. He went for Oh My God Hisogosu, but there was no point in going there, because if Oh My God Hisogosu was going around to spot, there could either be the T1 to prevent him from going any further and spotting the MX-5100, or the MX-5100 could have killed him himself. And Monastery took way too much damage. 1,000 damage for nothing in return, nearly. 2 shells in on Kamek, that's just not enough.
That's just definitely not enough. And not only that, we have, wait a minute, the AMX-5100s have turned up and forced Kamek to run away. He lost his T1 up there on the hill, and this is actually what's important on Himmelsdorf. I was actually just about to say it before the action happened between the T69s, that it's the AMX-5100s that make the play. The AMX-5100s can move around so freely on this map, while the IS-3 lock down the middle, that it depends on where your AMXs are, depends on where you're making your play. So obviously you're trying to find out if they're on the hill or if they're down in the main area. Now that was one of the AMXs revealing themselves on the hill, which is making M1ND having to fall back, thinking that there might be 2 AMX-5100s coming down the hill right now. But we know
there's not. And I actually like to stress out that it was actually Nuclear from all across the map that killed the T1. We can see how far he is away, but still, he managed to aim all the way up there and kill the T1 as Oh My God Hisogosu went around.
What a shot!
It's an IS-3.
What a shot! But then we have Fnatic trying to get shots onto Rhino.
And Rhino, he's sitting...
has only taken the 1 shot. He's been unfortunate really to get that 1 shot. But Fnatt and Demka needs to be careful here. If they get, if the hill's lost, which it is, the T69 could be looking down upon him, and Demka could actually lose a lot of HP without actually returning any fire back. You see that crack in the hill there? That's exactly where the T69 could appear and totally wreck his day.
Yeah, and we see Rhino actually, looking for Fnatic, but nothing really showing. He did spot him earlier, but it's gone now again, so no knowledge of where they are right now, apart from the dead professor on the east side. They only know where the T1 is right now, Himmler.
Yep, and Kamek and Dead Professor, they are actually camping the side, thinking that something's going to happen on the hill. They think that that's where GRA's going to come from. M1ND is sat here camping the hill, waiting for something to happen. Asunder spots them though. I'm not sure, did Dead Professor get revealed? No, he didn't.
Only Kamek.
Only Kamek, so that was really smart play here from these two. As I said, you need to know where the AMX-5100s are if you want to make a play on this map, so M1ND are being smart and not revealing where the AMX-5100 is. You saw Kamek move forward and not Dead Professor.
Yeah, and Monster almost took a shot from an IS-3 there. He actually, I think it's soaked in the gun or something. I'll try and jump onto his tank just to see what got damaged. The ammo rack actually got damaged, and it luckily didn't blow up.
Wait, for who, sorry? Monastery,
yeah.
Oh wow, he did take them 4 shots though, so it's no surprise that he took a lot of damage there. I didn't realise that his ammo rack is down, and he didn't repair it.
Nope.
Maybe his track was cut beforehand.
Maybe he fixed his track, he had to get out of the way.
Indeed. He didn't get out of the way fast enough though, did he?
Nope. And that's why the equipment, or the consumable choices of consumable play a big role, because if you get tracked, what do you use? Do you use a repair kit, or did you bring a full, what's it called, a gold repair kit? Because a gold repair kit can fix so many more things, but since there's no artillery, you're unlikely to get hit in more things than one. And he obviously only brought one of the two, so...
That's right, there is a strategy that's often employed with taking two of the repair kits, the premium repair kit and the normal repair kit, but if you're set on fire, because you've taken out your fire kit, you can actually burn quite badly. We saw several guys burning a lot over the last 2 days, so it's, you know, it's a bit weird, but Rhino shoots over the top of Dimka, and Dimka tries to get a return shot but doesn't manage it.
Yeah, and Monastery just got a great shot on Fnatic, and is now retreating down the hill with Lucic. So the AMX 5100s are going down, and the T69 is turning around.
Yeah, Fnatic actually didn't lose that much HP. It was just one decent shot. It actually was a really high roll. It wasn't 2 shots, was it?
No, only one.
Wow, that's really high roll. Fnatic there, only with track damage, but lost quite a lot of HP here. But it looks like there's a play by Mind as they decide that they're actually going to take the hill. Both AMX 5100 with the T69 moving up this hill right now, trying to make something happen. What about GRA?
Sunder isn't spotting. He's spotting way too much to the left on this this hill. He could have spotted them a long time ago, so they would know exactly what
he only knows that Kamek is coming. He doesn't know the AMX 5100 is there. Great play by Mind. They might be able to get over this hill without being spotted. It's all up to Kamek if he can kill Asunder without the rest being spotted, but too late. Dead Professor is spotted and Asunder runs for it.
Yeah, 50-meter rule. Dead Professor got way too close there.
That was a mistake by Dead Professor, could cost him this maneuver. And in the meantime, we do see that Red GRA are making a move down the far west. They know where the AMX 5100s are now, and this is exactly what I'm saying. They now know what to do, and they're going to move down the west.
Yep, and Lucic and Nuregra and Art is coming as long as well.
Hemler is their last chance to spot this move, and will Hemler do it? Yes, Hemler will spot them, and he is missed. He's able to survive, but now he knows where the AMX 5100s are for GRA. He's still alive! He is still alive! The enemy is coming past. The AMX 5100s do not want to waste a shot. They did waste a shot, but they didn't kill him, and he's still alive. But now that Mine know where they're coming from, you have to see Fnatt. He's not responding. Wait, Fnatt isn't responding. He's actually going to be trapped here. He will not be able to move out. Lucio Nurigri will be able to deal with the damage to him if he doesn't get out of there, and he's not. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but Nurigri actually only has 3 shells left. He fired 2 at the T1 and used another shell to finish him off right now. The T1 wasn't enough of Himmler.
60-second reload time there now, so he's going to be out of it for a whole minute. So there's only 2 minutes remaining. That's a big deal.
Yep, it is. It really is. Nuclear, he's not willing to go in. Oh, when Monastery hit Fnatic in the rear there, Nuclear could go in. We have Sunder has moved down, so they have moved down to counter this push.
Rhino though is pushing across the middle of the field, trying to get across and support his teammates, but he could be isolated as Dimka and Fnatt come round and actually are able to shoot him with both their guns. But he is going to be supported by his teammates, and this is not going to be a one-on-one. As we can see here, Fnatt is actually surrounded as Nurigri comes round the back of him. This is exactly what he doesn't want, but Nuclear is in trouble as Meg and Dead Professor. And wow, I don't think we can actually get a good camera angle for you here. There's so much is going on. Meg and his teammates, Dead Professor, is coming around to help against Nuclear and Lucille. Fnatt though in a lot of trouble with Nurigri and Rhino coming round the side trying to hit him. We have Dimka trying to support his teammates, but the driver is there for Fnatt. He will go down with the next shot, but Nurigri does have a last shot. That must be him out. That has to be all 3 shots. Dimka now in his IS-3 can come around the corner reasonably safe and try and kill off Rhino. But we're going to see here that he decides instead to withdraw. He doesn't know how much ammo he has left. That's bad communication, as Hemler should have told him that he used 3 shots to kill him. 3 shots to kill him, but wait. Is he actually firing? Has it been?
Nope.
No, he isn't. He is firing. He was faking it.
Trap.
He was faking it. And behind him is Monastery. Dimka has Monastery behind him. That's 4 shots. Is enough to kill him, but will Dimka get around the corner? The answer is, wait, no, he doesn't see him. 1 shot in the back. 2 shot. He does kill Nurigri, but he is going to go down. This is actually pretty damn close. As Dimka actually gets out of there. Dead Professor and Kamek is going to come around the corner and try and kill Rhino, as Art is there in his T1, not able to do much. They're not going to waste a shot there, trying to kill him. But Benya comes around to try and kill Rhino. find out. Will he do it? But no. But there is enough points. That does mean that Mind does take it from GRA from points. It may have been a draw, but that is enough for it to be taken by Mind. They still had 4 tier 8s against 1 tier 8 and 2 tier 2s. That's a clear win.
Yes.
Although they were very low HP. Great sharing from Mind. Great positioning.
Yeah, great sharing. And
so they were just getting a message from our engineer. Sorry, what did you need? Okay, yes, I understand. Sorry, we have a mistake here on the camera. Okay, there we go. We're actually apparently on the wrong side, so the camera is a mistake. So I apologise if there was any confusion with the colours there on the last battle. We will have that fixed before the next battle.
yes.
Well, there we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, first battle does go to Mind. Do we have the crowd results in? I wonder who the favourite is for these two for these two teams. For the crowd favourite here, who do you guys want to see win? Are we seeing Mind, or are we seeing GRA as the favourite in the international audience? I want to see you now. Where are you from? Who do you support? Say now. We're watching you. We're watching you. We're watching you.
I actually didn't see that.
Mind. We have some Mind supporters already out there.
Yeah, I didn't see that many Minds on the Facebook voting. Actually.
No, it was actually GRA favoured heavily.
Yeah.
So GRA's still better. They still, although they're down the first battle, people still think that GRA have it. From Holland, we have Dart saying that he wants Mind to win too.
Yep, GRA from Singapore as well, with Maola.
Rada from Austria saying GRA as well. Canada favours Mind. We have, I think, about 50-50 in the international audience. So, well, we'll see soon enough what the audience here think if we get the results in. But the first battle of the day, I think that things are still warming up, still getting into the process. Missing some of our overlays still. So, apologise for that. Vietnam supports GRA. Greece for Mind. So, hello guys. And don't forget to vote on Facebook. Remember to keep typing in the chat if you've got any problems, and our moderators will try and help you there.
Yep. So far it's 35 GRA versus 6 Mind on Facebook. So if you really like Mind, then go and vote for them on the Facebook page.
They're losing. Well, yeah. In fact, if Mind win, there's only a couple of people who we're going to pick from.
Yeah.
In fact, 6 people. So out of 6 people, 4 will get tanks. So yeah, maybe someone might want to vote for Mind.
Yeah,
Maybe, just maybe. But Mind may not win. If Mind doesn't win, your vote would be wasted. So go vote for who you think will win on Facebook. Now, come on, guys. There's not many votes there. Facebook can't be that fail, can it?
No. It's what the
WG League on Facebook, guys. Go there and vote. It's right there at the top there. We see that one person just voted for Mind right there as we refresh the page. But yeah, guys, remember we're giving out 4 golden tanks per match until the finals of the winners, and then we're giving out 6.
yes. So,
Tier 8 golden tanks. No
yes.
Tier 3 stuff. No Tier 4 stuff.
Nope.
Tier 8.
Tier
All of them.
8 all the way.
All the way.
Get your butt in there and vote, because right now it'll be really easy to win percentage-wise.
Yeah, I apologise if Facebook has a problem, but I have absolutely no control there. But remember, you also have other opportunities to win, and let's be fair, if there's not enough votes on Facebook, we will take votes via Twitter. So tweet us at WG League with the hashtag WG League with who you want to win, a quote or favourite moment, and your name and cluster, your in-game username and cluster. So if you do the tweets as well, if there is a problem with Facebook, we'll take the votes in with that as well. Okay, so we'll try our best to keep on top of things. But let's look at the stats from the previous battle. Let's see what happened. Okay, apparently the stats isn't working, and they're all messed up as well. But we will have a look to see what may have happened. A disadvantage for GRA, and it doesn't look like anything. All the stats look about right. There's no one who's made any huge mistakes. Everyone seems to be doing decently. They were outpositioned. I think they were able to be focused down on their own, and it was just Mind outplayed them.
Yeah.
Outplayed GRA. GRA wasn't able to think, and we see the studio is starting to fill up now. Much more people here. Mind must be feeling a bit more confident. They were very relaxed before the stream starts. But that's actually the makeup lady on the left there, who was smiling. But there are lots of beautiful ladies here in Kiev, so keep an eye out on the stream for them. You will have plenty of opportunities to look for beautiful ladies in the crowd.
Yeah.
This is M1ND here, sat. You can see them not really with a uniform. They are a new team, as I said. M1ND are very, very new. I thought they had a uniform yesterday, but apparently it got dirty.
It got dirty.
Because they're not wearing it today, and that's a bit of a shame, because they have a brain as their logo. But GRA on the other side must be feeling a little bit nervous now, because if they lose this battle, they drop the first map and they're down to one map left before they're out of the tournament. And there's $100,000 on the line here today. Well, not today, but tomorrow, this tournament, this offline event, and $50,000 for the top prize, which they definitely will not get if they get knocked out now.
No.
Right, so there we go. We're looking at the chat to make sure that everything is okay, but
And we haven't been changed.
there we go. Okay. Right, so the next battle will be starting any second. Have we still not been changed?
Nope.
She's ignored us. So if the problem's still maintained for this battle, we apologise and we'll try and get it fixed for next one, but we're being ignored. Trouble of being here in Russia. But let's introduce the teams. M1ND versus Red GRA. From M1ND we have Fnax, Benya, Mayak, Kamek, Hemla, Oh my god, Gosu, and Dimka.
And on GRA we have Monastery, Lusik, Art, Asunder, Nuregre, Nuclear, and Reno.
So, same strategies. We're going to see the standard strategy again, but we're going to have the T69s go to the hill with the T1, with the AMX 5100s playing a random game. They're the guys who can play make. They can go anywhere they like. We have got the IS3s to likely go into the middle of the map to guard there, but we're going to see Dead Professor move over into... We see lots of pings actually happening in the east, on the hill there for M1ND. So maybe they're going to play in a rush strategy up onto the top there, following Dead Professor here, seeing what he's going to do.
Yeah, we actually see no pings on the GRA's team. So they actually know just what to do, or yeah, it's a team. And we see them on moving all the way over to the west, so no one guarding the middle. And the T1 is already dead from M1ND.
Hemlo was taken out there early on, and that means that they are blind on that far side. He was moving into position, as you see there on the far side, and he was taken out.
Yep, and Monastery and Art are slowly making their way up the hill. And as we see, the IS3s from M1ND are just guarding the middle. They're guarding against nothing.
Well, they're actually taking some blind shots there onto the far side. Lots of blind shots from the AMX 5100 there, over from Mayak, trying to hit something on the far side. I'm guessing he's not connected on the far side. He's trying to hit, and the answer is...
No.
No, everyone's still at full HP there for GRA.
Yeah, but Nuclear are looking into the middle, as in I don't hope that anyone comes through the banana alley or just through the middle like that did last time.
Grigri is pushing forward. We're seeing that GRA seem to be taking an aggressive strategy, and for whatever reason both teams have moved one AMX 5100 to the east, which is actually quite unusual. You normally see the AMX 5100 staying together, but on the far side we're actually seeing them both on the hill, the MX 69s and other.
The T69s have exchanged a shot on each other, Monastery and Kamek. And Art is now trying to spot some more. Yeah, just rolling back and forward. Art. And we see the MX 5100 from Lusik is moving down the hill now at top speed.
But oh my god, Gosu is actually moving forward here, trying to see what is going on from GRA. Looks like M1ND are trying to make the decision now of what they want to do, but I don't think he is. I'm not actually sure.
No, actually.
He's moved forward and is staying in the open. I guess he's ready to sacrifice himself for the greater good of his team. But he's not in a position where he's going to find anything, actually.
No, there's nothing on that side. And we see Nuclear and Reno actually moving forward now on their IS-3s. They're not just going to sit back this time. are moving forward.
But on the far side, we are seeing the T1 tease Kamelec trying to get him around the corner to make a mistake. But in the meantime, the heavies are now being spotted here. Rhino was spotted by Dimka, and Dimka might be going for the shot here, trying to get the damage. You can see some expert positioning here from him to minimize the chance he will receive damage in exchange. But now Mind has a decision to make. They see Nuclear as well, so now they know that Rhino and Nuclear are both there on the far side. And chance shot goes from Dinka, doesn't connect though.
Yeah, and on the hill we see that Mine is moving up, but Art has been too far back to spot the MX-5100. It's actually moving up. So a tree fell back there. That might be an indicator, but I don't think Art has seen it. There's no pings going out, so they are just heavily concentrated on their push.
Yeah, we apologize. I've just checked, and yeah, we are reversed in colors. So the blue you see here is not the same on the mini map. So please bear with us. On the next map, it will be fixed. It is a mistake, and it can be fixed. And it will be fixed next map.
Yeah.
But Asunder and Art goes down in the T1s as the push does occur on the far side. As we see the chase go down here on the far side, we got to check on the near side. We are losing from Mind all their tanks. Fnatic is going to go down very quickly here against the autoload of Lucille. The MX-5100 can easily best a IS-3 one-on-one, but Dimka has been left to die as well. That's both the IS-3s down for Mind. Oh wait, no, no, he doesn't get round the corner. Narigri does actually finish him off. Where from? There, he was actually taking the base. This is really bad for Mind, but it's got to be a base trade. It's actually pretty even. No, it's not. They need to make a kill. They failed to kill Monastery, and that could cost them the game. They are now, well actually no, it's more than that. They are 2 tanks down. This looks like a disastrous game here from Mind. There's nothing they can do. Even with a draw coming up here, likely a draw, they will lose from points. So it's going to be 1-1 here on Himmelstoff on the first map.
Yeah, so no need to go and change your vote on the Facebook page, as some people have pointed out in the and it gets reset. So
it doesn't matter. It would have been a win regardless for GRA, but just to make sure, make it nice and steady. I will say it again in our chat, and I'll try and sort out us getting switched.
Yes, and as we saw here, Mind actually, they did so little damage. The IS-3 firing 5 times, only hitting twice, and only doing 730 damage. Close to average, but still, Fnatic only did 1 shot, or he hit twice, but it must have been HE maybe? I have no idea why that was so little. Maybe he killed a T1, of course. Why did I not think of that? But the MX-5100s firing a lot of shells, at least Mac did, none of them connecting, and Dead Professor, he only fired 3 shells, so that's not enough. That's such a waste of MX-5100
Well, I think the biggest issue there for Mind was the fact they let the IS-3s to die. They lost Hemless so early, they couldn't see the push down the west side, which left their IS-3s to be taken out on their own. They were on their own and taken out by both the IS-3s and the M6100s. Not only that, but Kamek on his own prevented anyone to kill him and got away and slowed the cap, then reset the cap. What a hero. So it looked like, not Kamek, sorry, Rhino. No, Monastery hero for GRA. So GRA just totally outplayed Mind. So we have 1 game apiece, both seeming very even. So, well, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
And we have been switched now. So next battle, the colours will be correct on screen and on the mini-map. We apologise for the first 2 games. It was a miscommunication between the referees and ourselves. So there we go. So GRA are now 1 apiece on Himmelstoff. Now this is really important because whoever wins the next battle, regardless, will take the map, and then there's just 1 map left for them to go through and not be knocked out. But they're not safe even then, because if they win this battle, they still have to fight next, not next, but the battle after, against whoever wins next.
Yeah,
to stop themselves getting knocked out again.
Could be facing Rush.
Oh yes, Rush is in the next one.
Yeah.
So, well, they could be facing who? You know, Rush
Unity
did lose, and Unity have been playing reasonably well. So there's always a
possibility
chance.
for
Always a
everyone.
chance.
Yep. And people have actually gone from 7 to now 13 on Mind. And are they thinking about changing their vote again?
Apparently people... Wait, the switch is allowed. That should not be allowed.
No. In the comments, you will be written as edited. So if you change your comment, which will be permanent, then we'll know. For
Yeah,
sure.
we'll know that you've
and
edited
then
it.
you won't win. So
That's very true.
just stick to your guns. We have 4 games.
Can you actually change your vote once you click on the button? Like if you voted
They
for
can,
mine, for
yeah.
example?
We lost a vote for GRA earlier.
Ooh, you cheeky man out there. I think we could actually adjust that to prevent that from happening. So next vote, we'll have to make sure that you can only vote once. But we will be endeavour to be giving out you these gold tanks as fairly as possible.
Yes.
So you guys try to bend the rules. If we catch you, no gold tank for you.
Yeah, so watch out with editing your own tank if you just want, or post, if you just want to add a comment, add it afterwards, like someone else did, instead of editing, because then it looks like you've been trying to tamper with the results.
So almost ready for game number 3. We've been seeing people in the crowd incredibly excited to see who's going to win, and maybe this is a good time to give away 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
It might be a good way to give 1,000 gold. So the first person to type banana in the chat. Why not?
Yeah, banana.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
There we go. Asian guy Ian gets it. So I will get our moderator to send one guy to him.
2B.
Ooh, but like, actually, do you know what? I'm going to check my MRC client because that one will be the most accurate. And the answer is for me, Asian guy.
Okay.
He got it first. He beat TB by half a second.
Okay.
So there we have Asian guy there. Can be the winner for that as we go into the next battle. You introduce the team, sir.
And for mine, we have Fnatic, we have Dead Professor, Mac, K-Mac, Himmler, Oh My God, He's So Gosu, and Dimka. And for Red GRA, we have Lucic, Art, Thunder, Nurikre, Nuclear, Monastery, and Ninja.
I can't say his name.
Yeah, Rhino.
I always call him Rhino because
Yeah.
when I call him Rhino beforehand, people are like, no, it's just Rhino, just say Rhino.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We played with them yesterday, and people were yelling at him, Rhino! Rhino! And I was like, okay.
Rhino
I'll
it is
change
then.
it.
Rhino it is.
But he
Okay,
can come and change it if he wants to.
that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so the colours are repaired, and you guys will see now GRA in the blue and Mind in the yellow.
Yes. But
Yeah.
yes, correct.
Woo!
So yeah, we are seeing the pre-colored tactic again. T79, T1 on the hill, AMX50 as support if needed, and the IS3s in the middle.
It's very standard lineup again. We have although we haven't again an AMX 5100 going to the hill. We're seeing one of the AMX 5100s heading to the hill for GRA, and that is actually, I would say, not standard. But it seems to be a standard for these guys because Nurigri is actually being on the flank there, same as last game. So we do have an AMX 5100 on the flank, able to shoot there. So we are seeing a semi-standard.
Yeah, we have Benyas, that professor, just sitting on the west side, protecting that flank, while we have Himmler on the far east side, or west side. I read the E1 as east, but of course it is the west side, E1.
Yeah,
And
we have Rhino though taking a blind shot against the T1's known locations on the far side. Is that Himmler on the far side?
Yes, it is.
Himmler is he's trying to get blind shots on him. He knows the hiding places, but he's failed to connect with any of his shots now. Now poking out to see if he can get any vision or anyone down here, but this is a huge risk. If he's blind shots! He is really going for it, knowing where the enemies are likely to be. He is just going mad. I've never seen so many blind shots.
Oh, what a T1 battle! A Thunder goes down to, oh my god, he's so Gosu.
He is Gosu after all.
Yeah, he hit some few shots, 10, 10, 10, 11, boom. And then we have Lucic moving up, so an AMX spotted without killing the T1 in his first shot.
Yeah, now he's down to 5 shells. If you don't know much about the autoloaders, they only have 6 shells for the AMX French tanks, and if they fire one, they have between 40 to 60 seconds reload time, depending which one you are. The ones that don't mind so much is... Oh wait, Monastery in the T69, the one I was just about to mention, only has a 20-second reload time with 4 shells in the breach. So we'll see him go around the corner, kill the T1, see if there's any other people to kill, if not, reload. But
they're pushing. They're pushing through the middle. They're pushing through the middle. Mac and Dead Professor is pushing against Nuclear, and at the same time they're pushing down Banana Alley. K-Mac and Dimka in his IS-3, and
well, Merrick gets around the back, and Nuclear is going to be taken down here from Dimka. K-Mac, and oh, he's absolutely wrecked. His teammates were not able to spot him in time, but Monastery was able to get a little bit of damage off before he died. But Reno is trying to escape, trying to buy his teammates some time as he's taken a ton of damage and he's utterly surrounded. What a move by Mind here, and Gvar taking a huge amount of damage. Lucio and Arigri trying to come back and do some damage here, but Mind are ready for Grar. Mind are absolutely ready for Grar. They will not be able to do anything there. Lucy is even scared to pop out. What a move from Mind. In fact, they're not stopping. They know that they have the advantage here. They are going to keep going, and Lucy is in trouble. He's actually at the far side now with Kamek. Fnatt around him, but wait, Fnatt goes out on his own, but wait, Lucy wasn't looking at him, so Narigri does the damage for Fnatt, and Lucy with engine damage in an MS-5100 is actually super slow.
he's actually reversing into the open.
And his engine is now gone, and he is going to wait. Repair kit use. He's going to come forward, try and get the last of his shells off, which is very important. But he does go down. Narigri now left on his own. Gvar in super trouble here. One more guy goes down, and that must be GG. But wait a minute. Oh, I thought he had got away, but Dead Professor did flank on the other side. Very good awareness from him to know not to just go with his teammates, but to flank around the side.
We have Himmler going down to Art on the other side, so that little battle was won by Art.
But Grar, Monastery shooting from the hill just wasn't enough. It's very unlikely that he's going to be able to pull this back for Grar now. So it looks like Grar is going to lose the first map, but Monastery is able to do some damage. Dead Professor within one shot of dying, but the other's just not. It's going to be more than heroic if he gets.
Yes.
There goes the last T1. Art does go down.
We did see one T69 be a superhero, but that was against a nearly dead IS-3 and an MX-5100 on the Rush teams. This seems impossible.
Narigri, though, must be very unhappy after being so cocky in the interview, saying how he's easily going to just walk past everybody. They're now struggling against Mind. Probably not the people they expected to struggle against, because in the next round, if they went through, they would be against Unity or Rush. Two teams that are better known and more respected than Mind, considering they're so new. But Mind showing their worth here and controlling the fight. Oh, and there's Mayak. Turn up with max HP still. There's the first map going to Mind. Mind doing very well. Look at the sweat on their faces.
Yeah.
They are under intense pressure.
Yeah, that was a great tactic. Pushing over the middle, it took balls.
It took balls to do that. It took great decision making and no hesitation. They had to make sure they were like, okay, they are here and here. We can push here. We could decimate them by taking out two of their tanks and then annihilate them by just taking them out 2 by 2. Mind looked super strong there and were easily able to take them down. Looking at the stats here, both teams performed really well, but the damage is just much less on Gra, because what happened in the second game happened in reverse in the third. Gra took out Mind 2 by 2, Mind took out Gra 2 by 2. But because Mind took the first match, there we go.
Yep. On to the next
Map
map
one.
with a map advantage.
Yes, map advantage.
Yes.
So what's the next map?
The next map. It was Ruinberg, yeah.
Ruinberg, though, for these guys, is actually one that they've played a few times or never at all.
Red Gra has been playing it once and completely decimated Unity on it, but Mind has not played on it yet, so are we going to see a reversal in the roles of the ones starting the actions? Because this time it was Mind just pushing through and just stomping them when they could. They saw the opening and just went for it.
Right, so okay. What are we going to see in this map? The last map we saw 2 IS-3s, 2 AMX-5100s, a T-69 and 2 T-1s. This is also a city map, obviously not as city-like. So are we still going to see the IS-3s, or are we going to see something different?
The IS-3s are highly likely going to be switched out, but not for another heavy, but for some more medium light tanks. The T-69s, maybe add another one there, and then AMX-1390s or T-71. We have seen a small collection of each, like a T-79, a T-69, 2 AMXs, and then AMX 5100s for the rest. So autoloaders are heavily favored on this Rulenburg map.
Oh wow! So we're going to see lots of light tanks, light air tanks at least. We did see, what is it, the Chinese 5916 yesterday? What's the name of that tank?
Yeah, 5916.
Yeah, that was used by Rush, and
mines.
that's an autoloader.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see that again. But it was done by Rush very uniquely, and they did win.
Yeah, they won 2 perfect rounds on mines using that setup, which was surprisingly effective. Seeing that we've never seen the 5916 on that map before, or any map, since it's a Chinese tank, which it's an autoloader, but it's just not seen.
Indeed. As we can see, one of the stands is almost completely filled up, and most of the chairs in front are also filled. And this is still just the first of 4 battles today, first sets. So, with GRA's nose bloodied, they now need to win 2 maps in a row to stay in this tournament for that $100,000 prize pool. Now, they're not only fighting for the $100,000 prize pool, but fighting for the points to get to that grand final for $2.5 million. And if you guys thought that a tier 8 gold tank was worth money,
yeah, it's just amazing. The prize pool here, even at this finals, the first season 1 finals, is just amazing. Even though if you compare it to the grand finals, this is still a lot of money for these guys.
Indeed, indeed. So guys, don't forget about Facebook. We've had 1 map done, but it doesn't mean GRA's out of it. Mind are obviously in a very good situation, but they are not out of it. We will close the voting if we can. I think we can.
Yeah.
We'll close the voting after they normally before the first map begins, I think. So in future, we'll throw up the poll as soon as this battle ends for the next one and close it before the battle ends. This first one, to get everyone used to using Facebook, we'll leave it open, so you guys can adjust your votes and get the most of it. But in the next one, we're going to close it before the first map begins, so you guys have to actually make a prediction. But for the first one, we know that there's problems with Facebook. You guys got to get used to being able to use the voting system there, and also change the language filter to US. And I know there's problems with cache and stuff, especially if you're using Google Chrome. Google Chrome's very aggressive caching, so if it doesn't work in that one, try Firefox or Internet Explorer.
You don't.
I just feel dirty now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
with that name.
Right, look at them. I think Narikri is actually... Is that Frown? Or is he about to eat his monitor? I'm not entirely sure, but he is mad.
I think it's hunger.
I think it's
hunger for
blood
wins.
or mind.
Even though they did win 1 game.
They did. It wasn't completely one-sided, but mine did take control of the first and third game very handily.
And it did come down to timer running out of time, and then just relying on having more tier points. But again, also winning on the cap. But the MX 5100 sitting in the cap zone could have gone home, prevented the cap if they had the balls to go up against 5 tanks versus 3.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
Do you know what? I've just had a thought about the Facebook. There's an option on the drop down when you go to the Wargaming League page to be notified for all posts. Because I believe that if you don't click that, sometimes Facebook hides it, thinking, well, you're not interested anyway. So I know that there's a complicated system within Facebook, so you need to click on it and say, like, oh, notify me of all, or favourite it, or something like that. I can't remember the exact phrasing they use. Maybe you could check out for us. But make sure, if you click that, maybe that will help. I don't know if you've got problems. If you don't have problems, then you don't have problems. So that's cool. The next... and we're just communicating with the referee to see when the next battle is going to be starting, and it should be happening any second now. Hopefully our overlays will be working by then, because we've had a few problems already today. But maybe the next vote will appear for you. If you miss out on this first one, don't worry, we're giving away how many tanks today?
18?
18 tanks today. So if you missed out on the first group before, don't worry, there's going to be a lot more to come. Another 14. So don't worry, and tomorrow even more. And as long as you've got it's working before the final battle today, where we're giving away a Type 59, you're okay.
Yep.
You're okay.
You're okay. Since we're going into the second map already, how about some more gold codes with the 1000?
Another gold code?
Yeah.
How should we do it this time? Who's your favourite player?
Пробились по узерам и в итоге в финале додавили команду Unity со счетом 3-1. Ну,
We're watching you in the chat, by the way.
Soviet. From the teams here, let's see. There we go. Dynamite is the first one with the correct name from one of the teams playing here today. He got it, and I'll send your name forward to get 1,000 gold.
I'm being mentioned. Oh, you guys.
There we go. Okay, so map number 2. We have here today M1ND versus Redgra with M1ND up one map already. Introducing M1ND, we have Fnatic, the Professor, Maya, Kamek, Hemla, oh my god, Hisogusu, and Dimek.
And then we have for GRA, we have Lucic, Art, Asunder, Nurigre, Nuclear, Monastery, and Rio.
Okie dokie. So make sure you look, if you did win the event and we did shout out your name, which was Dynamac, or Dynaformite. Dynamite. We will be sending you a message in Twitch, and I know Twitch notifications for messages is really bad, so go check out and see your code. These are for all 4 regions that we are doing for the international audience here today, which is SEA, Korea, North America, and Europe. So if you're from any of those regions, these codes will be valid. So let's look at the lineups here. We are seeing an IS3. We are seeing IS3 from M1ND.
Yes, excellent. But on the other one, we did have the my cookie cutter team with the MX.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Renault is very open there.
No chance to go through the team listings as Reno runs into Dimika and Fnatic, and Fnatic takes a lot of damage, and Kamek is hitting Reno in the back, and wow, this is already a massive skirmish between these two teams.
Yeah, I think, did Reno get hit in the track? Because I think Kamek, he hit him 3 times, but no, okay, he just hit him straight on the next to him, or straight on him.
Fnatic though cannot hide from Monastery, though we cannot see him, he knows he is there, and the fire is like, how is he not spotted? I have no idea how Monastery has not spotted this guy, but they know where each other are, and they've done a lot of damage to each other, regardless of being able to see them or not. And there we are. Fnatic, though, in a much better shape than Monastery. Monastery goes down in this MX90 to 650 HP. Now, he has got an autoload with a 40-second reload time, so he's only got a few more shots left before he is out of it for the next 40 seconds. And he's blind shooting, but great
blind
shooting
and hitting him.
He is doing well.
Dimka is getting the shot straight in the face. Let's just check if that's straight in the face. It was straight in the chin.
Right in the chin. Not a knockout though, but look at the formation here for Fnatic and Dimka, saving his teammates the damage using his IS3 superior armor. But Monastery might go down with 76 HP. This will be huge to lose Monastery so early in the game, but he has done quite a bit of damage to Dimka and Fnatic, but it's not concentrated. Losing a gun is way more important than losing HP. And right now, Monastery's getting surrounded by Kamek. Kamek could come around the corner now and finish with Monastery, but what cost? At what cost? If he comes around this corner now, he might be killed here by Nuclear. Nuclear is able to hit him, but Nuclear instead getting the damage returned from Kamek, and instead decides to go and cover. This is a move though going on the other side as the T69s move in, and M1ND are all over the place, making sure that GRA cannot get GRA all over the place, making sure that M1ND cannot get settled in their position. GRA are moving in. Rhino though going down. Monastery in the open, trying to cause a distraction. He knows he's reloading. He's trying to get someone to shoot him, but the answer is no. They're too smart for that, but no, with no other targets, you might as well take him down. Nurigre though, left on his own, trying to get back out of cover, but Kamek has a shot left. Will come around the corner and take him down. Kamek! Wait, yes he does. That was a bit of a graphical bug there.
And in the meantime, Nuclear and Nurigre was taken out.
Burning! Lucia was burning and burned to death at the hands of Kamek, and that does not look good for GRA. GRA are being schooled here by M1ND.
Yeah, again, on a map that they chose. And they've played more than M1ND. We haven't seen M1ND play it, so it might have been just a surprise to see. They didn't even know how they were going to play the map.
Yeah.
And there was so much action going on.
Nuclear was the last guy left, and he was one of the last guys left.
Yeah, you can see Nurigre. He's pretty upset there. He's
didn't do anything.
No.
Even though he was one of the last guys left, Nuclear was just not able to do much. And wow, he only got 2 shots off. Well, 1 successful shot off, 3 shots that went in.
Yeah, and yep, it happened so fast. But Nuclear and Reno got taken out on the east side without even seeing it.
M1ND are in trouble now. They are down to their last battle. If M1ND take the next one as well, they are out of here. And they're going to be the third team going home.
Yeah.
Who would have thought at the start of this tournament that GRA would be the third team going home?
No one, I think.
Oh wow, this could be massive.
Not even Mind.
Nukri, look at his face. He's
Yeah,
red.
he's
Absolutely red in the face. I think that's wow. This is going to be a huge disappointment for them if they go. But mine now, probably nervous to finish the deal. If you ever gone up to someone and you're winning in a tournament or competition, you get nervous because you're winning. That could happen to mine. They could be nervous because look at tapping their fingers. That's a nervous twitch and a half. But they must be confident. They're smiling. They're happy, but they can't throw it away. You have the risk of being too comfortable when you're in the lead.
Yeah. I have all the understanding for Nurikri right now, because he fired all his first drum, but then fired one and was completely dead. But that was some great hiding by Monastery up there, taking some blind shots, but he did take a lot of damage himself before.
He did, and he wasn't able to do anything when the main conflict occurred. I think mine just outplayed them again. Positioning outplayed them. As soon as they figured out where they all were, a big push in one direction, again, cutting off two of them, with a distraction on the other side, played it safe, and it just fell apart for GRA. GRA just couldn't hold it.
Yeah, the i3 keeping the AMX 1390, the autoloader, the fast firing gun, the fastest firing gun on their team, alive by using his own HP. That was a great play.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, wow, we're going to be coming close to the end of this set. I think it's time, if my moderators out there could close the voting on this map or this match and open the next one. And the next match after this one will be Unity and Rush. So that vote will go up shortly, guys, so keep an eye on Facebook and make sure you vote before the map starts, because as soon as the first match starts between Rush and Unity, which will be at 2 o'clock Central, but probably a bit beforehand, we're going to try and keep ahead of schedule today. You got to vote before it starts, because as soon as it starts, we're going to close that vote and you're not going to be able to enter. But don't forget that you can still win. We're going to save some of our gold codes for Twitter, for you guys quoting your best moments and best quotes from this game. So remember to tweet us at WG League and hashtag WG League with your name, in-game name, and your region, and then your favourite quote, or your favourite quote first. It doesn't matter which order you do this. But your favourite quote from the match, anything we've said, anything you've seen in game, your favourite moment, anything like that, please feel free to tweet us, and we'll send some gold codes out to you on Twitter. So look out for your inbox in Twitter. Cool. Right. Sign up. If you don't know how Twitter works, it's simply signing up, registering your email address, and then there's a little box on the left-hand side. You go at WG League, the at symbol for like email at WG League, space hash WG League, space your name in game, space KR or EN or NA or SEA, and then space your favorite quote. You can do it in that order or in any order you like, and you have like 100 characters to be able to say whatever you want to say. So that's really, really cool, and yeah, cool. Anyway, let's focus here on the game in the now. Although we have a great game coming up, this game is still pretty good, and GRA are devastated. Look at them. They are scared.
Yeah.
I think that's the look of scared. I would be scared too if I was down to my final life.
Yeah,
And there is the final chance. It's the final chance.
It is the final chance. They're completely out of the tournament if they don't win this next game and the game after that. This map is very important.
I can't imagine how they feel right now.
No.
They got through to day 3, which is pretty good. Day 3 out of 4, but they're still going to be the third team falling, and that would be bad.
Yeah. For the reputation of GRA
Them, yeah,
as a
GRA
whole,
themselves. I mean, they were a respected team coming into this, as known as one of the best in Russia, but now relegated to like 6th. Wow. 6th best in Russia is not as good as 3rd best in Russia.
No. It's like half best.
Mr. Obvious states Captain
It's okay.
Obvious.
Nailed
Nailed
it.
But there we go. Right, so there's a little bit of delay. I'm not sure if we've got any technical issues, but I think everyone is almost ready to go now, and we might see GRA or M1ND shake it up. And we've seen M1ND do this. Every single battle change their lineup. They just did it. They'll probably do it again. They're really good at adapting and throwing their opponents off. So if the opponents are trying to counterpick you from your previous map, or sorry, your previous battle, if you pick something completely different again, they are
Countered.
yeah, they're countered. Yeah. So if you think they're going to counter your pick, you pick to counter the counter of your pick. Make sense?
Yep. We are ready to go into the second game on the second map, which could be the last
final
game
one
for
GRA.
GRA.
Introducing the teams, we have Red GRA, which is Lusik, Art, Asunda, Nurigri, Nucula, Monastery, and Rino.
And for mine, we have Fnatic, Benya, the Professor, Mac, K-Mac, Himmler, Omagadi Gozu, and Dimka.
Oh yeah!
And
Look at that! What did you see there?
This lineup, I could get over the KV5.
This is a Himmelsdorf lineup. This is a Himmelsdorf lineup. Instead of 2 IS3, we have a KV5. Fnat is driving that mere behemoth of a KV5. I can't switch his view, but there he is.
I am on the view.
Oh wow! Look at that beast. If they do not run a city strategy here, I will die of shock. But I assume we're going to see M1ND head into that city, and GRA here have to think on their feet, because I don't think I've seen a Himmelsdorf strategy ran on this map before.
Me neither. I've never seen a KV5 on this map. Maybe I've just not paid attention, but I think I have. And the KV5 here is... It's a good choice if you play it right.
Yeah, indeed. I know that the North Americans favour the KV5. It's normally used in pairs on maps like this one in Himmelsdorf, but yeah, I don't see it on the Russian cluster. This is a metagame adaptation from the American server. That's the first time I've seen an American strategy, or at least what I believe American strategy, here on the Russian server. It's absolute first time. Yeah. So I'm in awe.
Yeah, and we're seeing something very terrifying. We're actually seeing them set up in the defensive game here, and because Red GRA will have to do something about it if they want to continue.
Indeed. And we have Monastery moving up to the front. Well, actually, you know, they're scared. They are scared. Have a look at the formation here from GRA. They are absolutely terrified. And they couldn't get more north if they tried. They're almost leaving the map. I think that's the retreat option. If you're playing an RPG, you go to the end, don't you, to try and run away. And it looks like GRA are trying to do that. They have no idea what to do. They're trying to lure their opponents out of the city. I think this is just a situation they're not familiar with.
No, being on the back heel. But you couldn't get more back heel than that on this map. Starting out at the north, just push all the way north. But M1ND is doing actually the same thing, just going to the buildings closer to them in the southwest. And the KV5 is doing some side scraping, but he's not going to spot anything whatsoever. The blind shots is only going to cost him credits in the end.
I don't think they care about that here.
They can afford plenty of credits after this win.
That sounds very certain of you. But Rhino and Asunda are trying to probe what's going on here for GRA. They're looking around to see if they can make something happen. But wow, all I can say is that they are in a... This is a really cool move from M1ND, and I think to abuse their namesake, they are playing mind games. They are absolutely playing mind games here. Throwing them off. GRA are uncomfortable.
Yeah, they have no idea
never
what's
played
going
this,
on.
I don't think. They've never played against this. They hadn't practiced against this formation.
And the KV5 will bounce a lot if you don't hit that front R2-D2 there, unless you're using some of the high penetration armor shells, which they will highly like to be doing, but still, you really have to be hitting straight on the weak spots. Because the KV5 is very bouncy, it has very bouncy armor. Even though it looks very horizontal and vertical, there's so many bounces when you hit that thing.
Right, so I don't know if there's anything left to say for GRA here, as they're just moving out, trying to spread out, actually probably trying to make something happen here, as Nuclear comes down into the city, into the far east city. But they're on opposite sides of the maps. They're not even close to each other.
Nope.
And they don't even know this. They've not seen each other. They've not scouted each other. They have absolutely no idea.
We have Mac in the defensive position all the way down west, and alongside him, who's peeking out with his little T1. Well, not much is happening from Mine's game. They are really messing with their opponent's minds right now by doing this tactic.
It's absolutely crazy, completely different, and Asunder is the only tank here trying to poke out and see what's going on. Asunder is actually moving forward, and wait a minute, we do have movement on the far side. We have Monastery in his 90 moving up across the north, actually venturing nearer the city, but they don't know where their enemy are. They do not know where their enemy are, and they do not want to take the risk. This is, remember, their final chance.
Yep, no risks, no risks. At least not greater risks. So yeah, small tank is moving forward. All the way down there. And now, well, Himmler is going out there to see if he can find anything, any trace of any tank, because it's deserted all over the place.
No one has seen anybody. 5 minutes gone past, and GRA are taking this. They're trying to take control, but as we know, this is their last chance. If they mess up here, they are out, going home, out. And they're not going to take any risks. And Mind are just messing with them, absolutely messing with them, saying, hey, if we lose this one, we've got 3 more we can lose before we're out. Yep. So we're totally happy with this. We can sit back and let you panic, because it's GRA who needs to take control and start winning.
Yep, indeed it is. And we have both the T1s now sitting on the far west.
Ooh,
and
Fnatic takes out Asunder. The KV5 rolls out, one-shots the T1, but now they know roughly where they are. I expect GRA to move into the north, because the KV5 is not maneuverable. They wouldn't leave on its own, because on its own it can be killed. Although, looking at the map, it is on its own. Yeah. But I think they're confident that GRA is nowhere near.
Yep, well, at least they're moving more north, because they just took out that scout down south. So they're probably thinking they're going north, or pushing now that they've seen what's down south.
But Rhino is spotted, or Rhino is spotted, sorry, and gets a shot in the side from the KV5 again. And Fnatic is just pushing forward. The amount of Fs he gives is around about 0 as he just drives forward, but then he has to worry about Nuclear as he is in the middle, pumping him full of shells. He has to be careful. Nirigri is there as well, which means Fnatic could die if he's left on his own. Monastery is taking the shots here from the other side. Monastery is pumping him full of shells as well. Fnatic left on his own. He's giving his team, Mind, the chance to come around to flank, but losing a KV5 for a chance to flank isn't good enough. The KV5 needs to survive until his teammates are in position, else this is a waste. And Nirigri uses the proximity scouting to light up Fnatic, which leaves him open to be killed. And Rhino in the meantime take down Himmler, but the rest of the team is now turning up in the north, which means that there won't be not as easy chance to take out the KV5 from this position, as, wait a minute, Nirigri is being surrounded by Dimka and the KV5 Fnatic, but Fnatic goes down in the KV5, and now Dimka is going to try and take out Nirigri. Nirigri is just going to play it time. He will not be able to kill the KV. Wait a minute, he is able to get away.
He's out of shells.
He is out of shells, but Dimka is finding it hard to chase him, but there he goes down. Rhino, though, coming into his rear to try and pull in some damage, but he's now in trouble. If he doesn't get any support, the answer is no, he's not going to get any support. His teammates are miles away.
And he won't be able to kill that IS-3 on his own. Even if he reloads one more time, nope, it's just not good enough. He doesn't have enough damage.
But he has tracked him in the open. His teammates, if they get into position, might be able to do some supporting damage, but they're bouncing off. They're not able to penetrate. That's not so good. Going back onto their base defense, they're in a little bit of trouble. Lucy is reloading. Monastery is poking out to try and get some shots here, but they are oh wait! Oh wow! What a set of shots there! As Art shows his amazing skills in the Bison, taking out the Dead Professor with help from his teammates. Great shot there from Art. The first artillery we've seen on this map, and well used there by GRA. It looks like Mind's new tactic isn't worked, although it did scare them. Oh my god, Hisagosu is going to go down to Lucy, and it does look like that GRA will be able to clean up here. So GRA are not out of it.
Not by a long shot now. Here we see Dimka, he's far away from Max, so he can't really go and support him very fast, because Rhino is there somewhere, and he could circle him and do some more damage and then just run away. Domino there.
But he is just trying to keep him busy. He's trying to keep him away from his teammates. But oh wait, Dimka could get the shot off now. Yes, he does, but he took a lot of damage in the process. He's down to 405 HP, which is 2 shots. Anything 2 shots will kill him, or 1 big shot from an IS-3, but the enemy does not have an IS-3. So, wait a minute, was that a hit?
Yeah, I think he got hit.
He's tracking shot from the Bison.
Tracked by the Bison, yeah.
And we see Art, or as we call him, Jaws, the sneaky artillery in the Bison, able to do a lot of damage to the IS-3, regardless if he's able to see him or not. But Nuclear does run and find Meg, who is not in a good position. He has not much HP left, and he's against Monastery and Nuclear, and he's in an AMS-5100. It's the T-69 that kind of does well in this situation, but look at that shot! Art knew exactly where he was looking, and stops going for the IS-3, quickly turns and kills Mayak. Jeez, what awareness there from the Bison. Fantastic play there from Art.
Great play from Art. Taking out 2 big tanks.
Yeah, Bisons are really good. Well worth his 2 points when it's Art driving his Bison.
Indeed. And right now, all Dimka can do is wait.
Yeah, even when the timer runs out in 10 seconds, they have lost. There's too much points difference, which means that M1ND lose this game, and it goes 1-0 in this second map. And that is good for GRA, because they're now back in it. They need to win the 3rd game to take the map, which will force us to go to the 3rd map. KV5 in the open with no support.
Yeah, KV5 alone in the open. He took way too many shells straight in the head, and each of them penetrated every single time. So he didn't take advantage of the fact that he had more HP to go either block some shots from the enemy trying to get some of the autoloaders. He went alone and got hit by way too many people, and then Nurigre came in and finished him off.
Yeah, indeed. Now with the Bison did 2,000 damage. It's a tier 2! It's got 2 tier points on it, and 2,000 damage. That shouldn't happen.
But it did. Again,
and it's quite common for him. It's quite common for him.
Yep.
But then we have the IS-3 there from Dimka doing quite well, but just not enough to save his team, as Benya died with firing 3 shots and only 1 connecting.
Yep, that was not very good.
So I think the summary for this map is KV5 on his own, no support.
Yep.
And lost him the game. Now if he was there with support earlier and he didn't lose over half his health alone, then things could have happened differently. Or if they waited for his flanking maneuver to be completed, so the flank occurred at the same time as the KV5 turned up, that would have been a much better chance for M1ND to win that battle.
Yeah, because GRA had plenty of time to fire at the KV5 and then turn and hit the flank. So a little bit uncoordinated, but it could have worked in the end.
It could have in the end. Now, if you guys aren't aware of what we're doing here today, professional esports for World of Tanks is played on a 742 format.
Yes, and that means 7 tanks is needed to be picked. You could go less, but who would want to?
You lose a point if you pick less.
Yep. And the 42 aspect of it is the tier points. You have to spread out 42 tier points over the 7 tanks. So that's why we're seeing a bunch of tier 8 tanks as tier 7, and then smaller tiers to fill out the spots, like the Bison with 2 tier points and the T1s with only 1.
That's it. So you could pick all tier 6s if you want, or every time you take a tier 7 you have to remove 1 point from 1, and obviously tier 8s have a lot of advantages over tier 6s, but we have seen teams, not so much in the bigger matches, we have seen pure Hellcats and stuff like that.
Which was fun, and they won.
And they did win, so it is possible. But a shout out for some of the Twitter contest winners. We have Aeon Eve, who said, was that in the face? Let's check. No, it was in the chin. Oh yes, it was in the chin. Oh yes. That's a good quote. Congratulations and enjoy your 1,000 gold. And VN Sniper also gets has a statement to make, and he's like, win as if you were used to it, lose as if you enjoyed it for a change. So promoting good sportsmanship.
Yes,
very nice. So congratulations and enjoy your 1,000 gold. So that's really nice. Remember guys, if you keep tweeting at us, 10 gold prizes will be handed out for this one, 10 for the next one, and 10 for the next one. For the final, there will be 15. No, well, a lot of gold.
A lot of gold. We have plenty of gold.
So there. Okay, so there's a few technical issues going on, so there's a little break between this battle and the next one. I guess a player's computer's crashed, blue screen or something.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're going to have to wait for that to come back in. But in the meantime, let's talk to the crowd.
Yeah.
Hello guys, and
Hello,
welcome
guys.
to the international Season 1 finale of the Russian Wargaming.net League. Oh yeah, where are you from guys? I'm from England.
I'm from Denmark.
And we're now in Kiev, Ukraine, live for you today. And hi Canada from Wardo 5. I hope you guys are enjoying the competition and you guys are looking forward to seeing if you guys are winning the gold prizes, gold tank prizes we have in store for you all of today and tomorrow, including 2 grand prizes of Type 59s for the finals of the winners brackets and the finals.
Finals.
The Season 1 finals of the
winners.
winners and losers brackets at the end tomorrow. Hello from Serbia, from Thunder Chase. I hope you guys have fixed all the issues from Facebook. Can you check to see if the next poll is up? I will message it to our...
It is indeed, yep.
Okay.
Already up.
So start voting. Rush versus Unity. Who do you think who will win? Because as soon as that game starts, we will be closing that vote. We'll be closing that vote if it's at all possible. We will take a snapshot of it or something, and whoever is in the winning vote has a chance to win. But so far, Mind has got 22 votes and GRA 41.
60,
so
60.
remember, guys, that we are giving away Tier 8 gold tanks. This is not some Tier 2 prize that you can get at some
Ram
smaller events.
14.
This is the Season 1 Wargaming.net League Finals. This is not some small fish. This is a big fish.
Good
so you
prizes.
Get Tier 8 tanks. And that one, if we go through the prizes, Yak Tiger, 88.
The Löwe.
The IS-6.
And the KB5.
We just saw one.
Yes.
The T-34.
And the Super Pershing.
The FCM-50T.
And the Type 59.
And I know the Americans especially are looking for the KV5s because they're not available over there and haven't been forever, I think. So we are planning to give these codes out, 1 per region. So SEA, you have a chance. So does Korea, so does European, and so does America. So it doesn't matter if we have 90% of our audience in Europe. We're going to try and give one out because this is an international stream for everybody out there. We're going to try and do that. But if no one votes from Korea and doesn't say that from the Korean server, and remember, we'll be messaging you in game and on your account, so you can't lie or what server you're on. But if they don't, we'll have to give it away to someone else.
Yeah.
So if there is any left over from one from each, we will be giving them out randomly. So like the Type 59 will be a spare prize given out randomly to anyone from any region at the end from anyone who wins the vote, the Facebook vote.
Yes.
So get involved with Facebook. If you've got problems with Facebook, talk in the chat, try and get it working because that's where all the competitions are going to go down today for the golden tanks. Twitter is where you can get your 1,000 golds and sometimes on stream.
Sometimes on the stream. So so listen up when we finally do announce that something has to be.
We have another winner on Twitter. I just got the tweet in now, and we have Desirous, who is saying that he is Devil from the EU. Saying that art on this bison is amazing, and we totally agree. Yesterday we called him Jaws because he is so good.
And he was sneaking up on another bison, or was it a Sturmpanzersweier? I think it was. He was sneaking. If you missed that one, then I'm very. I feel sorry for you because that was hilarious.
Watching the vids yesterday as we see GRA run around with their bison, art in his bison, and we even do the Jaws theme song as he's trying to hunt down his opponents, who he's sort of lost contact for a little while, but only a little while.
Yeah.
So. Welcome everybody, and Invade NA is from NA, so we do have Americans here. Hello and good luck on the tournament, on the giveaway to win the North American prizes. So yeah, seriously, these good awards. We're not lying. These awards are coming out. We're giving away how many tanks total for today and tomorrow?
18 today, but 30 in total.
30 tanks in total over the next 2 days, including 2 Type 59s,
KB5s, Löwes, Jagdtigers, T-34s, Super Pershings, and the FCM 50 ton.
So let's give away another let's give away another gold prize. Let's give another 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Who wants to win 1,000 gold? Who wants to win 1,000 gold? I want to give one away to Thailand. Who's from Thailand? Anyone from Thailand? Don't say me. Is it me?
You asked.
Someone's
Is
gonna lie
Asia-
now. Someone's
is
gonna
Asia
lie.
close enough?
I'm from Thailand. Do you know what? I believe him. Just give him a
Okay.
code. I believe him. Whatever. We can't prove this. We're gonna have to trust you there. There we go. Brilliant. You guys are fantastic. And actually, the crowd yesterday, if you were part of the crowd yesterday, we absolutely love you. We were reading the chat through, and you guys were so supportive of your teams. You were having a lot of fun, and yesterday was just amazing. Today's going to be even better, but yesterday was absolutely fantastic. There we go. Someone's saying, actually, I'm from Indonesia, and I'm from Singapore. You guys are telling the truth. They're not even saying I'm from Thailand. They're saying, hey, I'm from here.
Hey, I'm from a town.
I think we should
in-
give them a prize as well. So
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give
Because-
Malaya from Singapore for telling the truth and saying, you know what, I'm not even going to say that one that he just said. I'm going to say that I'm from there. So we'll give away one for Singapore, and the first person to say Thailand. I'm going to quickly check that chat now. Who
Yeah.
was the first person to say Thailand?
Well, we have several more gold prizes to give out. So for this first set, so don't worry if you didn't get it here by saying me or I'm from Thailand, trying to sneak in on the prize. We have
I
plenty
think
more.
I'm going to give it to Enforce CM.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
I'm
he was
saw.
the first one.
That's what I'm
so
saw,
there
yeah.
we go.
Yep.
So you guys, I really love the fact that you guys are from all over the place. This is the international stream, and we are trying to encourage as many people from all over the world to be watching. These are the best games you can see. For World of Tanks, the top level play. These guys are near immaculate, but the stress of being on an offline event can make them make silly mistakes. We saw some flying tanks yesterday. A sure win,
Yes.
and he flies off the cliff.
Diador.
Oh wow! You guys were here yesterday. The guy's a legend, and yet he made some mistakes. And one of them was losing a game.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt with him flying over the edge, saying Diador. He's at full health. I'm gonna get that.
Drydo is at full health. But yep. If you don't know what we're talking about, watch yesterday's stream in your spare time or whenever we finish tonight, because we are here for the next 6 hours at least. So, wow. So, cool. So we just gave away 2 more, and we have some more prizes to give away. Well, I think we'll hold on, just in case this goes to the 3rd map. So there's still more gold to give away and 4 gold tanks to give away for this round, but make sure you vote for the next one, which is Rust vs Unity. And let's give a shout out to our brethren in EU. The EU Wargaming.net League will be having their finals, offline finals for their season 1 in DreamHack next weekend.
That's in Sweden.
It's in Sweden. So if you guys are close, if you live in any of the area around
Denmark,
there,
Norway, Finland,
make
Germany.
your way over there or tune in live. You'll see everything on the EU portal close to the time. In fact, I think we're going to advertise it from everywhere, so you should know when it goes down. Not only that, the North American streams are going for their qualifiers, and definitely tune in to see how different it is in the North American. The meta game is just totally different. They play different strategies, and the skill level is just different. They're not worse, not better. Fulcrum Gaming, for example, has competed on the global stage many times and done very well. So definitely check them out. Let's actually talk a bit about Season 2. Season 2 will be in October, the finals in Moscow. So we're going into Russia. We're in Ukraine right now. We'll be going to Russia for Season 2 finale, and Season 3 finale will be Minsk, I believe. I could be getting them the wrong way round.
Oh, yeah.
I could be getting that the wrong way round. Let me check.
Maybe.
You talk.
Either way, either way, it's going to be one of those places.
Yes, I was right.
You were right.
January it will be Minsk. So it's Moscow in October. January will be Minsk, and January will be Season 3's finale. And remember, guys, 400 points is how much you get for winning an offline event. 200 points for second, 100 for third, and whoever gets the most out of, most and second most, out of all 3 offline events will go to the grand finals.
Yes. Where there's a prize pool of $2.5 million.
Million, not thousand, million. $2.5 million. That's $250,000, and that is the prize pool, which is the biggest prize pool for esports thus far
ever.
Yep.
It's amazing. Just amazing. Wargaming coming into the esports scene, not being here for very long, and then just putting down the hammer with an amazing prize for the players. It's just insane. Wargaming is amazing. Yeah,
guys, don't try and put fake gold codes into the chat. You will be banned. There's no reason to get people's hopes up for no reason. The only codes that we're giving out will be given out by any of the moderators in the chat or by myself or Highflyer.
Yep.
So there we go. So let's
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Looking at the players, just pretty relaxed right now, just waiting for the error to be fixed. I think you see Narigri talking to his teammates. Pretty relaxed.
Yeah, pretty relaxed. I think they have to calm down.
Yeah.
They have been playing very erratic. That last game they were playing very well, very solid, but still they've got to be careful. They've got to be careful.
Yeah, and mine gotta be careful not to pick something silly and leaving it alone, like the KV5. Well, it wasn't silly in itself, but
Indeed.
in itself alone. It
Absolutely.
was.
So hello everyone from the world. I just realised that a lot of people have just joined us, so absolutely hello international audience. We have people from all over the place and we have lots of competitions going out. If you didn't know, we're giving away 4 gold tanks for every single battle today, every single set. 4 gold tanks, tier 8. Tier 8 gold tanks on our Facebook. So go to Facebook/WG League. And make sure your filter is on English. There's a few people with problems not able to see the polls. We'll be taking votes for who you think will win, and you have to, in the comments below, say your name and your cluster with who you voted for, so we can find who you are, and we can give you your gold tank in-game, the code for your gold tank. This is only for North America, Europe, Korea and Southeast Asia, not Russia, because the Russians have their own tournaments going on. They have their own competitions and fan zones that you'll be seeing throughout the day. We have our own on the international stream, so get involved. We're also giving out 1,000 gold codes randomly throughout the stream between each battle. We've got a set amount per battle to give away, whether we're doing it on Twitter. Do you want to explain how Twitter works?
Twitter, yep. Just go on to Twitter and go up to the corner where the pen is if you don't know how to tweet, and then write at, just like in an email, at WG League, and then hashtag or space between those, and then hashtag WG League again, and then your message for your in-game name.
Yeah, in-game name, your
region.
username and
Yep,
region, so
and
we can
region.
find you. Because we send you a message on the forum or find you in game, we'll find some way to give it to you.
Yep, and then a random quote or comment from either the game or the chat, or something you come up with yourself.
That's right. If you've seen something, a moment you've seen in game, or a phrase that you want to give, like your favourite player, you find a chant for them, or we say something funny you think is epic. But anyway, I hear things are ready, I see things are ready. We're going into map number 2, game number 3. Remember, guys, that GRA are in trouble right now. If they lose this next game, they are out of the tournament. Mind are 1 up. So, Mind versus GRA. Introducing GRA, we have Monastery, Lucille, Archery, Sunder, Nugri, Nuclear, and Rino.
Benya for Mind is the top one. Mac, K-Mac, Himmler, oh my god, he's so Gozu, Fanatic, and Dimka. And will Dorjan ever say Nuclear correctly?
No, I will not.
No.
I keep changing it each time, and I keep saying it wrong, apparently.
And we love you for it.
There we go. Anyway, on this team we have a Bison, we have Rhino, we have Nugri, Lucille, all in their T69s and their autoloaders, their American autoloaders, but aren't the Shark, the Jaws in his Bison. Every time he's in this Bison, he's OP. He's done like 2,000 damage in a Bison. So this is a guy to watch out. But we do see a change in the lineup from Mind. They have dropped the KV5 and in fact dropped the second heavy tank for a T69.
Yeah, and I really like that. They went back to the K-Mac is caught out in the open by Narigri.
But only one shot connects. The
Yes.
second shot was hit. A third shot goes down. Dead Professor takes it to the face, and he loses 1 hit point. But Narigri will need to reload now, and a T69 needs 40 seconds to reload. But was that a Bison shot or not? No, it's not.
I think it's Monastery. Yeah.
Monastery connects there on the side here. As you can see the shots here from the AMX 1390 getting shots, but his engine goes down, taking a huge amount of damage. Engine gets damaged again. His repair kit is down and he is in the open. But have they lost vision on him? They have lost vision of him. They didn't realize that they were still hitting him and he was absolutely crippled. Now he's going to lose his speed advantage with that engine module damage. But Meg is going around the back, and this is very aggressive from Mind as they come around the back trying to find it. Wow, the rack! Fnat goes down from Mind, which means that this is what GRA needs. That was absolutely massively unfortunate as the IS-3 goes down. And oh wow, they need to now pick up their game as Mind could be losing this map as GRA's just got a massive advantage.
Yeah, but Lucic just took 3 shells to the face and lost more than half his HP. So, well, it's not as much as a dead IS-3, but it's still a lot.
In the meantime, Dimka goes down, and Lucio's in trouble as he gets around with the C69, but they are surrounded, taking damage from places they cannot see. And Lucio is down to 23 HP. Anything kissing him, and he is dead. Mine are being destroyed here. Not a single death on GRA. And mine, wow, okay. Meg is trying to find someone, but oh my god, Hisangosu is only a T1, won't be able to do much damage. Rino does go down, Meg receiving a lot of damage, he goes down. It does seem like GRA is going to bring it back. Wow, after 2 weak showings, they do bring it back, making this 1 map apiece. So that it's going to go to the 3rd map, it has to go to the 3rd map, and that means that it's totally open. It's now 1 map apiece. Wow, first of 2 battles. First of 2 battles, guys, if you didn't know, each map is played first of 2 battles. GRA just won it 2-1 on I'm just exhausted now.
Yeah. What was the map? I can't remember. Ruinberg. That was this map. Yes.
Mind blank. But now they're 1 map apiece.
Yes.
So
yes.
we are going to see the 3rd map played, which was Mines.
Yes.
I think it was Mines. But now they have to do a second coin flip to find out where position they're starting from. Because now it's close, and it's first of 2 battles wins. And we are playing by the 8-point rule.
Yep.
So if you get a draw and you have more than 8 points in your opponent, you will take the victory. That's to avoid as many draws as possible.
Yep.
Okay, GRA looked very weak to begin with, but brought this back. It was 1-0 up on the 2nd map from Mind. They played a crazy tactic with the KV5, and then Amarak!
Yeah, that was amazing. And
wow.
That 5-minute break really helped them there.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, Mind did push in through their base all the way around. So maybe the MX-5100s were too slow just because they went all the way around.
I think it was purely that the Amarak was a full health full HP IS-3. That goes down straight away.
Yeah,
that means the fight was already at a disadvantage. I'm not saying that they would definitely have won if that didn't happen, but that certainly sealed the deal.
Yeah, it's a 1400 HP tank, so you can't just go, we
Bye.
can do without. Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
But wow, mine must be shaken after that. They were up 3, the first map and 1 battle, and now they're drawing.
Yeah, and actually that Amarak is exactly why the T-32 was seen in some of the earlier parts of the season.
Yes, we saw the T-32 was very popular pre-season.
Yeah.
End of 2012, beginning of 2013.
Yeah.
It was very popular because of the Amarak problems on the IS-3. It's very vulnerable to an Amarak, even from the front, as we saw.
Yeah,
lower plate, bang, blow up.
He just peaked, and that's all he needed to do to get 1400 damage straight in his tank.
Wow. So anyway, you guys remember, if you want to win 1,000 gold, quote to us on Twitter at WG League and hashtag WG League, both of them together, with your name and server and a quote from the maps, your favourite moments or your favourite players, a phrase, anything you'd like to mention to us, and the best ones will win a gold code. We have 10,000 gold to give away per relegation battle.
Yes.
And then we have how much for the finals, for the winners?
10, 10, 10, 30?
Let's have a look here.
10, 10, 10, 20.
20,000.
It's still
20,000 gold
it's still
for
a lot.
the finals. Absolutely.
Yep.
And a Type 59.
Yeah. Oh, and
Can't forget that.
Nope, can't forget about that.
So on Facebook, guys, we're opening up the voting for the next match, which is between Rush and
Unity.
So on the next battle, you've got to vote for that, and if you vote for that, make in the comments your username and server so that we can get the tank to you. That will be any tier 8 gold tank, literally all of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
all of them are up
literally
for grabs.
All of them. That's the KV5, IS6, the French one, the 50, the Loewe, and did I miss any? All of them. Just
all of them. All
KV5,
of them.
everything.
Yeah, all of them are there.
Type 59 as well.
Yes.
So guys, just get involved. Just get involved, even in the chat, making good comments when we communicate with you guys. We have a few goals left still for this round. We're going to save them for next map. So keep on tweeting, keep on messages in the chat. We are watching as best we can. Obviously, we can't spend our entire time watching you amazing guys in the audience, but I do see a lot of people from absolutely everywhere. Actually, I want to see from continent. What server do you play on? Have we got majority European or North American, SEA or Korean?
Yeah.
Where are you guys watching from? Say your server name now. Where you're playing from. I want to see who are we seeing from. Are we seeing EU, NA, KR, SEA? Where are we from? Where are we seeing?
такие рисковые. Они на Химмельсдорфе там в центр атаковали, и на Руинберге интересные всякие схемы придумывали. Посмотрим.
Seeing a lot of
NAs and
EU.
EUs, a lot of Central
NA.
European, and SEA. I see a lot from SEA.
Yes.
Nice.
Поспорит, что вот Майн
EU1
не смогут нас удивить.
picking the cluster as
Brilliant.
well.
Okay.
Yes. There's a ton of EU.
Ton of EU. Hello, EU.
Hello.
Welcome, Central European. Okay, so now we're going to have to narrow it down. Now we're going to have to narrow it down. Shout for your country. We want to see who is the most here. Now, from the actual individual country in Central European, who have we got the most of? We've got obviously mostly Central European right now, EU's cluster. So who have we got inside of the EU? We've obviously got mostly EU, so who from inside EU? Be proud of your country. Be proud of your country, guys. Where are you from? We've got some people from England, lots of people
Denmark.
from England.
Denmark.
England, Croatia, Norway, Poland, Germany.
England.
I can't pronounce
Germany,
all your
Germany.
names. There's too many going. Loads of Germany, Sweden, Lithuania, Poland,
Denmark.
North America. Hey, North America's not in Central Europe.
Hey.
Hey, more
Thailand.
Finland. Wales. That's the first time we've seen Wales. Hello. Who is from
Scope
Wales?
Tactics. Scope Tactics.
Scope Tactics. Hello, Wales. That's the first Welsh person we've seen.
Yeah.
So let me check how many codes we've got left. We've got 2 codes, I think. Codes left for this map.
Yes.
So
well,
each
set.
set. So each set. Let's go through how it works. We've got a lot of new viewers. Let's go through how it works. So it's a double elimination tournament.
Yep.
3 maps has to be played. Well, up to 3 maps has to be played. You have to win 2 maps. Each map is first to 2 wins, and draws. If you have more than 8 points, you win. How they decided?
They decided by a coin flip, and between the 2 captains, and the winner of that coin toss will then start by eliminating 1 map, because there's 9 maps that you can pick from. What are those maps actually?
All 9 of the maps. We only have 9 maps. We've been using them all season. But we have Mines, Himmelsdorf, Enks, Abbey, Steps, Ruinberg, Lakeville, Prokofka. One more.
And Abbey.
Missing one. No, I said Abbey.
Abbey?
I said Abbey.
Okay.
One more. What did we miss? What did we miss? The crowd will know better than us. What did we miss? We missed one. Did we say Cliff?
Cliff.
We missed Cliff.
Who
There
said
we go.
Cliff? Anyone say Cliff?
Anyone say Cliff?
Okay.
Did anyone say Cliff?
No one said Cliff.
No one said Cliff. They're going to say Cliff now, though.
Yeah. If they had said Cliff and helped us,
But yeah, so the way it works, coin toss flip,
Yes.
then they eliminate 1 by 1.
1 map, yeah. First the captain that wins the coin toss, then the captain who, of course, didn't win the coin toss.
Okay.
And then they continue until we have 3 maps left. We've seen that with this first set.
Okay.
Yep. And then the winning captain of the coin flip, he decides which map to play first out of the 3, and then the opposing captain decides which location.
So the way it works, guys, 3 maps remaining, winner of the coin toss, you pick the map. Then whoever lost it, you pick the side, north, south, east or west, depending on the map. Then the losing captain gets to pick, the losing of the coin toss gets to pick the second map played. The third map is obviously the remaining map, and if it goes to the third map, they do a second coin toss to make
Which
sure that
is going to happen now.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen now. We're on the third map because it's 1 apiece. Mind versus GRA in this knockout part. This is the losers bracket, which means that one of these guys will be going home after this map regardless. And this is $100,000 on the line, $50,000 for the first prize, and the points for invitation to the grand finals, which is $2.5 million.
Biggest ever in esports.
Biggest ever in esports.
Ever. It's I can't even imagine that much money right in front of me.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Mines has been picked, and we. Yeah, well, it is Mines. It's been picked.
Okay.
It was picked.
We're going to give away another gold code
Yes.
to Ratatoskin.
Rotatoskin.
He turned around and said that a lot of people having issues with Facebook and said, I can't vote on Facebook! Sod you, I'm not even going to watch your stream because I've got issues with Facebook. Well, that's not our fault. We're sorry. But Ratatoskin said, I'm going to watch the stream regardless if I win. or if I can't take part because I don't use Twitter, I don't like Facebook, I just want to watch the stream. Guys, calm down. So for being mature and calm, have 1,000 gold. Enjoy. Watch your Twitter messages. You'll get one on there. So happy 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
Cool.
1,000 gold.
So you will be giving away codes absolutely randomly. Not absolutely randomly. There'll be a structure to it. Either from Twitter, people giving really good quotes from the game, their favourite moments, their favourite players, something to say to us, something to say about things, or just your attitude in the chat. Anything can happen. You know, however we feel like. However we feel like. We have complete control.
Yeah, one guy just wrote banana and wants 1,000 gold earlier. So have your ears peeled.
Banana got you 1,000 gold, but the gold prizes has to be given out via Facebook, I'm afraid. So the gold tanks
Yes,
have to be given out
the
on
gold
Facebook. We
tanks,
need to know definitely what server you're from. We have to give them, or we want to. We desperately want to give one away to every server. We want to be fair. This is an international stream. Regardless of how many people come from each part of the world, we want to make sure that each cluster gets their gold tank. So you'll get one gold tank per cluster. So that's North America, Korea, not Russia, European and Southeast Asia. So you guys get to partake in the English language. You have to have that filter on Facebook on the poll with your name in the comment, with your cluster, your in-game name, and we will send you one of the tier 8 gold tanks. But for the finals, we actually have more gold tanks to give away. So if you obviously there's a lot of people from the EU, you'll actually have a lot more chance to win for that one. But for these early knockout brackets, it's only one for each cluster. But then again, if no one joins us from Korea or Southeast Asia on Facebook, we will have a bonus tank to give away. We hope that doesn't happen. We really do want to award these everywhere. This is an international stream because, to be fair, you can enjoy this esport from absolutely anywhere in the world, regardless of it's Russian or not, because these guys are some of the best in the world.
Yeah, and we've just seen that. GRA was behind from the beginning, and mine decided to go defensive, and GRA decided to go sensible. And then the KB5 went out alone, and GRA just went ahead and took it out.
That's
and then they were down 8 points and a tier 8 tank.
I believe details of the competition, by the way, is below the stream in the details. If you're looking on the new layout for Twitch, just down there. There.
Okay, there.
Anyway, below, it's WG League, so Wargaming League, for everything. So Facebook/WG League or Twitter @WG League. Hashtag #WG League. Nice and simple. WG League. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, so between maps, there's usually a little bit of delay. I think there must be another technical issue because it's not normally this delay between maps.
No.
However, we'll endeavour to keep you informed of what's going on. Maybe we can see what's going on stage, or if anything interesting is happening. No, the players are just waiting. There must be a little issue for them to finish up. But that's cool. We get to talk to you more. So yeah. How are you guys enjoying the match so far? What favourite map so far that you've seen? We've only seen 2 maps, but which one was your favourite? Was it Ruinberg, or what was the first map? Was that Himmelsdorf?
Himmelsdorf, yeah.
Did you prefer Himmelsdorf or did you prefer Ruinberg? Which is your favourite map? It was closer on Himmelsdorf. Do you know what? Both the maps were very similar in playstyle, although obviously mine dominated mostly on Himmelsdorf. But first match of Ruinberg, they did dominate, and then they changed up their strategy because mine do that because they're playing mind games all the time. But it didn't work out for them. KB5 on its own didn't work out for him. But the Bison for GRA, Art doing 2,000 damage, crazy.
Yeah. Last night he had, or yesterday he had 21,000.
Yep.
So
I'm checking the chat here, and Himmelsdorf. Makes me actually like Himmelsdorf. A few Ruinbergs here. I know people saying Himmelsdorf is the worst 7 map. That's unfortunate, but some people do like it.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so if you guys don't know, we're playing a 9-map pool. It's from the league. As we said earlier, you've got the 2 maps to play so far. Mines, which is about to be played. We're going to see Mines. Mines is always a cool map to play. Do you want to take us through the standard play on Mines? So everyone knows what Mines look like. It's one of the first maps that you ever play. So go ahead and explain that. Everyone knows what Mines is. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, the The cookie cutter tank selection usually is AMX 1390s in a pair, maybe, and then 69s, maybe a T71, but usually a T50-2 because of its speed to get up to the hill is much faster, maneuverability, and stuff like that. And then T1s to place on the west side and on the east side, so they know exactly what's coming down those lanes. And then the fastest tanks pushing up the hill. If you're from the south, you will be pushing for the hill. If you don't go all the way up the hill, then you at least stop by the rocks, so you can deal maximum damage for the people coming up to the hill. If you get the hill, then you're gonna do some proximity scouting with your tanks sitting on the hill. Either if you come from the north, you're gonna place a tank outside of the hill so you can spot inside, and if not, if you're on the hill, then you're going to place a tank on the other side so you know if someone is proximity scouting you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But we've also seen people from the north playing very defensively and the south side very offensively. Is that just because of the way the map's laid out, or is it a mind thing? Mind thing, not mine thing. Is it just something that the players are just used to doing, or is it an advantage on the map from the south?
Yeah, there is a small advantage from the south. There's a much better curve or slope going down from the spawn, so you can get up to top speed much faster than going to the hill. Whilst the north doesn't have that at all. They go up the hill slightly, not that much, it's not that steep, but it's still a lot slower than going from the north. But yeah, there are some bushes up north which give a better advantage, like down in the when you first spawn. Then you are on your way to the hill. There's a little hill on the right with a bush, and you can sit on that and actually support from there. So a small advantage is to the north.
Okay, well, let's see this get on the way. This is map number 3 of the first set of the day. This is GRA versus Mine, one apiece. Let's introduce GRA. We have Monastery, Lucie, Nuclear, Art, Asunder, and Rhino.
And for Mine, we have Benya, Dead Professor, Mac, K-Mac, Himmler, Oh My God He's a Gozu, Fnatic, and Dimka.
Righty-ho, let's look at the lineups. We have a identical mirror lineup. No, we don't. Up until you get to a T71 and a T50-2 Sturmpanzer lineup. So we have GRA going for the heavier artillery. Looks like they're going to do a restart very quickly. They are going to do a restart, but we do now know the lineup, so we can talk about that now. We have GRA going for a heavy artillery, the Sturmpanzer, and obviously that means that they have to get the they have the advantage of getting the T50-2 as well, where the other team goes for the T71 and the Bison. The Mine goes for the Bison and the T71.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice because, well, the Bison will fire faster and have a slightly better arc than the Sturmpanzer 5, but the Sturmpanzer 5 will have a lot more damage, and yeah, it doesn't fire that much slower, and a T71 is pretty good on this map. We've seen some great play from the T71s. They have great acceleration, so getting up the hill can be possible if the enemy isn't pushing for it.
And a T71 can take down a T50-2 pretty easily.
Yep.
Not for sure though. It's not dead cert. The advantage of the T71 we found out yesterday that I always underappreciated. I always underappreciated the T71 until yesterday, where Rhino used the advantage that is a light tank. If you didn't know that light tanks, when you're moving, has maximum camo value, where every other class lose their camo value as they move, but the light tank doesn't. So a T69, although it does better damage, is just tougher, a bit slower. The T71 keeps its camo value, and so you can abuse that, especially on maps like Mines, where you can stay unseen for as long as you can, and do a lot of damage, a ton of damage.
We saw that. Rhino doing that yesterday on Lakeville.
So here we go, let's go back into it. We now have to see the difference between the Bison T71 and T1 versus the T50-2, Sturmpanzer 2 and T2 Light. Very similar, but distinctively different strategies here.
Yes, we're going to see how that plays out for them.
So starting from the south, we do have GRA, and if we are right, GRA will take a offensive lineup, and we will see Mind likely take a defensive. But this isn't cert. Mind do things differently to every other team so far, so I don't know what to expect from them.
As time goes down, we see movement. Right now it looks like Yep, T71, K-Mac, the Professor, and Dimka all heading towards the hill. K-Mac does look like he's going for the bush part.
Nuclear, Monastery, and Lucy coming to the middle of the map here.
Yep, both of them actually stop right at the bush.
But Fenat is up and shoots him straight in the ass. Does not hurt his engine though. He's able to move. There his engine goes down. Fenat will be able to... No, he misses the last shot. Great use of the repair kit there from Lucy, who dives off and almost kills himself in the dive. But it was worth it. He survived. He couldn't slow down. If he slowed down, he would be dead. And it's better to be crippled than dead. So... he's there with 38 HP and in full condition, and since he's got his ammo rack still intact, his engine's repaired, and only his tracks are damaged, which doesn't really affect him right now. But Nuclear now in a lot of trouble. We see that Mind did not take a defensive position and is moving up to try and kill Nuclear, K-Mac, Dimka, Nuclear. Oh, where we go here, and Rhino's on the side here. Monastery, Nuclear. There's no reason we can call this as Nuclear is in trouble here, moving up, trying to kill Dimka, who is down to 134 HP. Meg is down to 170, but there he goes. He is down, and both of them pop. And we have Dimka and K-Mac, really low HP in the middle. They need to get to safety, but Rhino needs to get out there. Remember, autoloaders can do a lot of burst damage, then they need to reload, and that's the disadvantage. But Art in his Sturmpanzer 2 takes down Dimka. That's really good there for Grant. It looks like Mind's at a massive disadvantage, but Fnac comes round to try and take out Monastery, but Monastery is probably very, very, very close to reloading, and there he goes. He is reloaded, and Fnac goes down. Bit of an overplay there, and their Professor's in a lot of trouble now as Benya goes down. Monastery did a great job there and pulled it out. Well, Mine are in so much trouble. I don't think they can do anything, even with Hemler still alive. Gra has just taken the lead for the first time in this set. Lead for the first time.
Yeah, that was a very weird sequence. They just took way too much damage rushing up the hill. I have no idea why they obviously could get hit from every possible direction, wherever they went, but. Just
Mind's turn to be nervous.
Yep.
Gra is now ahead. It's now Mind one game away from losing. It's Mind now one game away. I said they had to lose 3 games before they're in trouble.
Yep.
They've lost 3 games in a row.
They've lost 3 games now.
3 games in a row. It's now Mind on the back foot. Gra has come back from needed to win 4 games in a row to keep in this competition. And what did they do? Successfully do it. Okay, so let's see if we can explain what exactly happened there. The AMX-90 from Dimka shot twice, hit once. The Bison 4 times, hit once. K-Mac did okay, Meg did okay, Fnac did great, but on the other side, there's no autoloader that failed. All autoloaders did their job and got all the damage out, and the Sturmpanzer doing great damage from Art. Again, Art, the Jaws as we say, we call him Jaws, the shark, he did amazingly well again. So it was a combination between their autoloaders performing well and their artillery doing much better.
Yeah, their autoloaders performed perfectly. They hit almost all their shells.
Indeed they did.
Tons of damage flying through the air in very little time. That was amazing to watch. But I could just see the frustration in the players as they rushed towards that rock. They had nowhere to hide, because Jaws could hit them from above all the time, and he hit them 5 times in a row. And
the
then
big artillery definitely worked this time. Do you think we'll see a bigger artillery though? Would anything bigger than that come out? Maybe in the lineup change, because it did so well. It did so well. And if it was even bigger, maybe it would have done even better.
No, I think the Sturmpanzer Spy is a good choice.
Yeah.
If he moves up to the grill, slower reload speed, harder to aim, and hit. So the Sturmpanzer Spy was a great selection.
Okay, so this map definitely needs them high angles.
Yep.
Okay, well that's good. So yeah, okay, that's sensible. So we're not going to see anything bigger than a Sturmpanzer likely, but we could see a Sturmpanzer and Bison combination. We've seen that before. For a heavy artillery load, we have seen that.
Yeah, if we take out the T2 from Asunder, we could see a Bison. But if he's comfortable playing the Bison, that is the question.
Hold on, I need to answer a query from someone. So a query.
Okay. It's fine. Well, the only mistake that I saw here from Mind was that they pushed up way too far. I don't see any other mistakes being made because it was that rock, and that rock could be hit from artillery every single time, as we saw in the stats. So the only thing that Mind should be changing is maybe not push directly to that rock when they know now that Gra has such great positioning. because they hit them again and again and again and again and again, and then they died. And then T69 tried to relocate, but Odd was there and hit him straight in the rear. And yeah, just a complete annihilation of the M1ND team there. And yeah, we're gonna see if they're going to make some lineup changes, but
so I had to clarify some points for the giveaway. There's people from different regions requiring some extra knowledge of what's going on with the tournament, the giveaways today. But we can go through it again if you guys need it. If we're giving away lots of gold tanks today, 30 gold tanks over the next 2 days. That's done by Facebook. You've got to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/WG League, and we have votes there per game. You've got to vote for your team that you think will win, and in the comments put your username and region with the team that you voted for, so that we can find a person from each region to win a gold tank. And these are all tier 8 gold tanks.
Yeah, all of them.
We've also got gold to give away.
Yes, we also have a gold giveaway, which can happen in several ways. You can write on Twitter, if you go in and tweet a message with @ which is the thing between in the email, the @ symbol, and then @WG League, and then space #WG League, and then your in-game name and your region, so we know where you're from, and then a message, quote, or a comment, either from the stream or from the chat.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it, and we'll go into more detail later. But right now we have map number 3, and M1ND are already down a match. If they lose this match, they are out and going home. Yep. Introducing Red GRA, we have Monastery, Nurigri, Nuclear, Lucille, Art, Asunder, and Rhino.
And from mine, we have Fnatic, Mac, K-Mac, Benya, Dead Professor, Himmler, Omagari and Dimka.
Oh yeah, let's get this show on the road. So lineup changes wise, we're now seeing we're seeing 3 T69s still. From both sides, as usual. We see the AMX 1390, the T71 Bison combination, the T50-2 and Stormbatter 2. No lineup changes. They're both picking and sticking to their guns, regardless of what happened in the previous fight.
Yep, they are. And we see here they're actually moving up to the positions which GRA took earlier. So if they try and do anything similar to the same thing, they will not get anything. When Asunder has been spotted by K-Mac, K-Mac takes a shot, but he misses, and Fnatic is rolling up. When he gets hit, K-Mac gets hit by the artillery for 326 damage.
And on the other side we have Fnatic and Rhino in trouble with Fnatic. Actually gets a hit by Rhino many times, and the T71 is in trouble here. But he's able to spot Rhino, and I think who's hitting Rhino? Is he getting hit from the other side? I think he is. Yep. Being hit from the rear, and he might actually go down here. He's down to 178 HP. If Rhino goes down, he might be going down here. Fnatic might be able to get the kill, and he is. The tier 7 best the tier 8, and Fnatic just put them ahead. And GRA now aren't able to. Are on the back foot again. So this is a good start from M1ND. They need to win this battle to stay in this.
Yeah, and Asunder is now under heavy fire from K-Mac, and he's trying to stay alive behind this rock, but and he disappeared. So he is safe for now. The Bison might have hit him just a little bit, but I don't think he did. Monastery bounces on K-Mac, and now everything is black. No one knows where anyone is right now.
But Monastery just gets hit, runs out of ammo and decides to fall back to reload. Yep. On the far side we have Lucille just dive down from the hill. He was in the middle scouting, and he decides to use advantage of the gravity and jump over the hill and get out of there. They've given up no one's on the hill. This is unusual for M1ND, that no one has decided to keep the hill.
Yeah, well, sometimes when the hill isn't taken, then the team just makes sure that no one is sitting in the middle, and then you push up and have all the tanks up there and have the perfect advantage, being able to see across the entire map.
Pings going out back at base. I guess they're ordering the T69s to come forward, maybe, as Nurigri and Asunder is in defensive formation. So now we are seeing GRA in a defensive situation here.
Yeah, Lucic got taken down from the T69s defending over on the east, while Omagari Sogosu was sitting there quietly and calm and just spotting him.
Wow, great shooting there from Dead Professor. As M1ND are really in the upper hand now. They have 13 points advantage. 13 points advantage. That's crazy.
Yeah, but we still have 7 minutes left, so
Well,
Nothing
GRA is
happening.
abandoning their defensive formation and are going aggressive, and this is really unusual to see a defensive formation set up here by M1ND in the south, but again, they are on their final battle. If they lose this battle, they are gone. GG.
Yep, they are. And yeah, M1ND is really defensive, whilst we have just spotted a T69 going up the middle, so they know where they're going now.
They know that there is a push coming down the middle, and remember, there is no one else on the hill, so these T69s have got the hill completely free of any enemy forces.
I think actually the Bison just did some kind of module damage to one of the tanks, but I think it's just a track that soaked it, maybe.
Oh, and a Sunder goes down. Look at this ninja work over there as Fnat manages to take him down completely uneyed. Completely uneyed.
Oh, that's great stuff.
As you can see there, Sunder and Rhino have both died on the far side without doing anything. They've both failed. So that's yet another 2 points ahead. So they're now, what, 15 points ahead?
15 points ahead.
They have no reason to attack now. They have to play it safe. If they defend now until the end of the time, 6 minutes time, they will win and get that back to go to the final, third and final battle on the third and final map to make sure they don't go home. So GRA has to be the aggressors here, but they can lose. GRA could lose this battle and still be in it. They have one more.
Yeah, and we see Himmler taking some pot shots, blind shots at the hill up there, but nothing is there, as we can see on screen. They're all on the north side of the hill.
Let's have a look at where Art is actually aiming. It looks like he's aiming to the far west of the map, around the H4 period. No, he's redirecting his. In fact, he's moving. He's moving to get a better aim, and he's still aiming centre west, now far west. I think he's in danger. I think he's in danger because anything could be pushing down that side. Fnac, for example, could be pushing down that side because they lost all their scouts there. So that's what they're thinking right now. GRA's thinking that if they leave the far west open, they could lose their artillery, but there's no other place safe for him. They can't move him to the centre, they can't move him to the far east. There's nowhere safe for him now.
Nope. And with the T1 just sitting over there on the east side, they can't go east. And everything they've sent down the west has just been killed.
Yep, everything has died down the west, so they're pinging out there constantly. GRA is just saying, oh my god, we need to do it. But M1ND are now 3 tanks ahead. I don't know. I expect M1ND to go for a defensive strategy. Purely based on the meta game, they don't want to risk losing it, throwing away the advantage. They could win right now, purely from points. It's all about GRA. It's all about GRA trying to take advantage. I don't think that we're going to see anything, but Nurigri is taking some blind shots. Anywhere near?
But don't think so. Fnatic is pinging on the east side of the map, but I don't see any of the shots hitting. Nope. 357 or 56 HP still on Fnatic, and none of the blind shots are even close.
Remember guys, asking for code in the audience will get you a timeout or a ban if you're too aggressive. The instructions are clear and we do talk about them, so no begging, there's no need for it.
Nope.
There's plenty to go around.
Yep, there's plenty to go around, and we will be getting to that between the battles. See Fnatic going back and forward, trying to spot something going up the hill or over the west, but nothing seems to be going over the west right now, apart from one lonely T69, but he won't be spotted until Fnatic is peeking forward a little bit more.
Nurigri is moving forward. The captain of GRA is looking to make a play here, but he's on his own with very little support. Monastery and Nuclear will not be able to support him so well, and he did get spotted using his 6th sense skill to move out of danger. Or at least try to. But now he is pinned. They know where he is. He will not be able to move from this place without taking a ton of damage. He's got to be careful.
But he is safe now in a bush, and Fnatic has just rolled out after an artillery strike hit that same place. So, will the he gets a hit from who? Who hits him? Was that Art? Or maybe it was
I think it was
Nurigri?
Monastery.
Monastery.
If it wasn't Art, it was Monastery.
Okay, well, it was a complete blind shot. They had no idea he was there, and
they have been guessing. Nurigri has been shooting in every bush, trying to find him, but now he's retreating. 85 HP. He is running out of there. He can't afford to stay. Another shot and he's dead. And M1ND need to play this. Well, are playing this incredibly safe. 2.5 minutes left. If GRA loses this, it will go to the third and final game for the third and final map. but Nurigri's making a chance across, but he's tracked in the open, have to use his repair kit, and he was spun the wrong direction, so he had to turn, but no more damage. Dimika wasn't able to seal the deal and kill Nurigri, but Dimika is receiving, he was lot up, and Nuclear and Monastery is able to pump some shots into him as well.
Yep, and in the meantime there's been some spotting from the hill, so both Kamek and Brynja has turned their tanks towards the hill to be able to go to it. Oh, Kamek is turning back again, and they're now trying to move up the hill, at least that Professor is, trying to get that 50-meter proximity scouting.
Oh wait, Dimika has been spotted again. Great scouter for Nurigri. He knows he's spotted though and he's running away. Dimika knows he has to stay alive. He knows there's only 1 minute 45 to keep them in this. They just need to not die. Literally, no one has to die, and they will go to the third and final game where they're obviously a bit more comfortable. Right now they're feeling on edge, and they clearly want to just get this win as safe as possible.
Yep,
And
but
Graf,
Fnatic is right there. Green had a shot on him.
Glancing shot there from the artillery, and Fnatic though might go down. Nurigri is he's not taking the risk. He could have done it, but no, both of them track him, but the third shot does get him, and that is 7 points back in their favor.
Yeah,
but there's still 8 points. There's still 8 points. They
still
need to
8
kill
points.
a T1. They just need to kill a T1, and then it is a draw. So I don't know right now. 1 minute left. If I was mine, I would actually go for this. I would actually try and take down one more of their tanks. They have the advantage. They still have one tank up. They don't need to be this defensive. They could actually legitimately win this battle. There's no need to abuse the system. 45 seconds left to find out if M1ND is going to go home. GRA are playing super smart. They're focused. They are in the zone. They know that if they win this battle, they send M1ND home and they go through to the next round.
Yep, Nuclear is just spotted both of them. So they know where they are, and still are. They're moving a little bit more backwards. I think they're just trying to find that little T1, but oh my god, Hisogosu is just sitting perfectly still over there behind a building. They don't want to risk it. Do not want to risk it.
But the artillery there from Hemmler is trying to hit Nuclear.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left, 9 seconds. GRA are going to go for it. They're going to try and kill Dead Professor. They're going to aim for him, but Nuclear could go down in the meantime. K-Mech might go down actually as well. K-Mech does go down. Dead Professor needs to kill Nuclear. There's no seconds left. They've lost. There's a draw. They've lost their advantage. That is a draw. That is a draw.
That is a draw right there. If we ever
GRA
saw
put it
one.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
They pulled it back.
Literally 1 second left. Look at the
God.
smiles on his face. He's smirking there as he realizes that he just pulled that away. M1ND's defensive strategy did not pay off,
Nope.
and GRA decides to go, hey, sod you, we're not.
I mean, that's silly.
Right, okay.
Jesus, that was way...
Let's have a look at the stats.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
Nope, not really. So the stats are actually pretty boring to watch, but they
Nothing
did
happened.
fire some of their shells. The Professor actually reloaded.
It was purely down to the skirmishing and timing. M1ND decided to play a super defensive lineup. They spread themselves thin. They spread themselves super thin.
Yep.
So there's nothing really we can learn from that. But
No.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they could have done. Well, yes, they do. Played a proper game.
Yep.
M1ND deserved that draw. In fact, they kind of deserved the loss, really. They tried to abuse the system, went for a draw after getting slightly ahead. They went 15 points up, and they could have won from having their advantage. They literally had the HP, tank advantage, gun advantage. They had every advantage. They decided to play a defensive timeout strategy, and GRA punished them for it. And well, do you know what? I agree with it. I actually rooting for GRA to punish them for that.
Yeah,
Because
I would have loved to see one more T69 go down just at the last second.
it could have happened.
That would have been disastrous.
An extra 3 seconds, it could have happened.
Yeah.
Could have happened. So I don't know. It seemed like M1ND were trying to abuse the system. I don't appreciate that. I think that's a bit underhanded. They should have legitimately won that. They could have legitimately won that battle. There was no need for that.
No. But again, they are new to the offline scene. They want to win. They want to win.
They want to win. They want to actually progress forward. They don't want to lose this. And we have another tweet though. We have another winner on Twitter. We have Southern_star from NA, and he tweets, "Not quite 8 a.m. here in Kentucky. M1ND is a great map." So he's looking forward to these maps. I hope they've been good so far. Obviously the second map was a bit more passive, but I hope you've been enjoying this. So congratulations and enjoy your 1,000 gold. Gold.
место
gold,
завершится.
gold,
Но, наверное, за
gold,
все эти 3 дня это
gold,
самый длинный матч.
So-
Gold!
Gold! GRA are still one ahead, so this can still go on for another 2 battles. If GRA win the next one, mine go home, but mine still need to win 2 to knock GRA out. Now, this is double elimination in the losers bracket, so if we show the brackets to everybody at home, they can see what is going on.
Гра опять кто-то со сцены пропал. Да что ж такое, Рида?
Maybe?
It doesn't seem like it.
Doesn't seem like it. Looks like our engineer doesn't want to show the brackets for you guys. But it is a double elimination, and we're on the first game of the elimination tournament. Any chance?
Нечего говорить. Я читаю тренировочный чат. Здесь,
Brackets?
Any
Maybe?
chance?
пока сетапы не готовы указать.
They don't understand. Okay, so we were trying to show you the brackets, but technical issues again. I don't know. But right, so yeah, double elimination. So we've already seen 2. There we go. 2 teams are already knocked out. We've lost Synergy and League of Liberty yesterday in very tense, close matches.
Yep.
Now we've seen Mind and Red GRA, and whoever loses this battle is knocked out. But we are going to see 3 teams out of Mind, GRA, Rush, and Unity go home.
Yep. It's gonna be amazing. And then later we also have Gratiam and New Star. One of them is going to the losers bracket, and they're going to face off against either
One of the 4 teams.
Yeah, of the 4
Any
teams
of the 4
showing
teams.
there, yeah.
So for today, we have 3 teams to get knocked out. We have 3 games from the losers brackets, and then the finals of the winners bracket. So Mind versus Red GRA, whoever wins out of that versus Red, and whoever wins out of Unity. So that's going to be an interesting battle, because only one of these next 4 teams we're going to see. These 2 now, and the next 2 will be still here tomorrow.
Yes, and tomorrow is of course the loser final first, and then the final of the season, which is going to be amazing. And remember, we have plenty of gold tanks to give away, especially the Type 59, which is a very sought after tank, which is one of them is going to be given away today.
We just have someone be in a timeout for begging for codes. Just that second, as you were saying things. Don't need to beg, guys. There is plenty of codes to go around. We literally have, what was it? 10,000 gold per set of the losers brackets. And of the upper bracket, we have 20,000 gold to give away. So don't worry about it. We have 18 gold tanks and a ton of gold for you guys to enjoy. So there's absolutely no need. Absolutely no need. Cool. Anyway, so tweet to us at your favourite moments. We have, I think, 1 code remaining for this set, but another 10 for the next one.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to Facebook/WG League and vote. We have got the polls going out for the English language. If you can't vote on the next one because of Facebook being Facebook, try logging out, logging back in, and all that sort of stuff. Then you will be notified if you're following us for the for the next votes. Make sure you're on the English language and that you have it set to a favorite, or what's the word called in Facebook? There's a mode you can have to be notified of all settings in Facebook. So make sure you have that on, and you'll be notified whenever a post goes up, for sure, because Facebook does pick and choose who sees what. So if you want to be taking part of the gold tank giveaway, the tier 8 gold tank giveaway, you must go to Facebook and do that. So yeah, let's go into that battle, the rematch for the second point here on Mines, on the third map between Mind versus Red GRA. 1 map apiece. Mind, if they lose this, go home. GRA really want to knock them out, but Mind desperately do not. Introducing Mind, we have Fnatic, Dead Professor, Mayak, Kamek, Hemler, oh my god, he's a Gosu, and Dimka.
And for Red GRA, we have Lucic, Art, Asunder, Nurigre, Nuclear, Monastery, and Reno. Yeah, let's see what the tactic is going to be this time. Will they go for the hill? There's no one that's really pushed for the hill.
No, but
someone
we have seen a change.
scout.
Wait a minute, we've seen a massive lineup change. Mind have dropped their artillery completely.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I have no idea.
They've dropped it for a T2 light, so they thought the Bison is obviously not working and gone for a T2 light, and I don't see they're going for Rust Strat. I can't see them doing anything other than an aggressive Rust Strat here on this map with that sort of lineup. Dropping their artillery means they're not looking for a big standoff, but Fnatic moves up and Nuclear gets the first shot off, takes him down to 3. Whoa, 1 more shot and he might be crippled. The answer is no. 55 HP does get him out of there, and he has enough HP to survive. Very lucky, but at the same time, disastrous start from Mind.
Disastrous. Fnatic going down to 55 HP.
Could have been worse.
It could have, but...
Wait, on the other side, they are seeing Hemla move forward in that T2 light, and this is their Bison points. This is their Bison points being spent right now against Lucy, who thinks it's a trap, but in the middle, we're having GRA, Rhino, Monastery, and Nuclear fight out in the middle.
Yeah, the AMX 1390s are in the base right now. Do they need to go and help them is the question, because they are very slow at doing so. All three guys are pushing up the hill now against Mac and Kamek.
In trouble with Omen. 2 that's left to go. One more shot will take him down, but he is okay. He's not going to go down, but there are, as you said, the AMXs in their base.
AMXs has fired all their shells and are reloading now and capping with 3 guys, but Lucic and Reno is coming back.
Ooh, but Lucy takes a shot to the face and has to back off. He is no match for Dimica one-on-one, but he needs to reset the cap. It's only 15 more seconds. Reno, though, moving around the back. Grum might not be able to make it. Yes, he does. Reno does get the reset on Dead Professor, but if they turn around now, they can easily kill him. But Dead Professor takes a huge shot from Art. Art almost killing Dead Professor. He's down to 119 HP. Reno could get the final shot on him if necessary. But oh yes, he. Whoa, wait, who was that? He got the shot. Was that Art?
It
was Art.
Yep,
Art managed to kill him off, and that is not good for Mind. But Mind almost has the cap gone, but no, it's reset by who? Did he leave the cap circle?
Yeah.
Hemla then goes down, so this is it. Mind are now in a massive disadvantage, but Dimica receiving a ton of damage again. He needs to move forward. Why is he scared of Reno? He needs to take him down. Reno down to 27 HP. Dimica chasing him, does take him down, and doesn't take him down. He's out of ammo.
Yeah, he could have rammed him.
No, he's gonna have to. There he goes.
There we go.
He couldn't have been out of ammo. I knew he could have been out of ammo.
His gun is destroyed. Maybe he just didn't want to waste.
Yes, his gun was damaged, so his accuracy was very bad. But then we have Nuclear trying to take out K-Mech. If he has ammo, or he's going to reload, he does! He gets the reload with half a second to spare. Takes out K-Mech as he's running away. GRA are now in a safe position. Dimica is in a lot of trouble. He might go down. He does go down. It looks like Mind are going home. It looks like GRA are going through to the next round. We have the first elimination of the day, the third elimination of the tournament, and Mind are gone, but they've been an excellent sport. They've proved themselves very good competitors, ending up third from bottom, 6th team in the RU cluster. Well done, Mind.
Well done. Yeah.
Well done, GRA, for defeating you, and we will see you in 2 battles time.
Yes.
For GRA. Woo! Let's have a look at them shaking hands. The Regree will be being a gentleman, shaking their hands.
Yep.
Mine must be very, very, very disappointed.
And 2,000 damage to Nuclear. And Art doing almost 1,300 damage.
Yeah. Do you know what? Mind were just. They tried something complicated as they usually did, and it didn't pay off for them this time. Just didn't pay off. They tried their best, it didn't pay off. But hopefully we get an interview now with the Regree, maybe even the captain from Mind, and see what was going through his mind at the moment of defeat. And here we go. They're all on stage getting ready for that now. But wow, what a set of games. Mind proving themselves amazing, went up to the point where GRA needed to win 4 games in a row to knock them out. And what did GRA do? Win 4 games.